Right. Let's do this. All around me, silly messed up faces, frantic paces, bright and early for their daily doses. It's hypnosis, chemical mesmerizing. Our tears are for the frightened masses. COVID passes, divided masses. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. More rules tomorrow, more rules tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. Dreams of the world still normal are the best I've ever had. When people trust false science and do something very bad, like handing over freedom, it's a very, very masked world. Masked world. Start controlling your world.
Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Hey guys, sorry I had some technical difficulties there, but we're back up and going. Hopefully tonight I will have enough RAM or whatever to get the show on the road and I won't drop out. Most nights I lose fucking internet and I drop out. Hopefully tonight won't happen. So before we talk about the subject tonight, we've got a Mandela affected uh, family member who needs our help. And I'm going to be bringing in Sandy and I'm going to bring in Teresa. So we got two special guests tonight. We're going to bring you some new Mandela effects. A couple of them I've gone over and looked at them, and they're pretty crazy because there's like one for sure I have never even heard of. But we'll get into that. So first, I want to welcome Sandy. Sandy, welcome. I appreciate you coming in. Also, I'm going to bring in Teresa before we start getting into anything, so we don't leave her out. Welcome, Teresa.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for letting me come on your show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, thank you.
So, Sandy, I know I've heard and read about your what's going on with you, and that you're in dire straits, and we've all been there. So, a lot of this community came together for me when I had my house fire, and I lost everything. And I can't believe I'm fucking doing this, breaking down. So I know that you're hurting right now, and I hate to see that. So if we can get some people to help you out, let's help her out. Sandy, if you want to talk about what's going on.
You have me blubbering now. Oh, Patrick. I can't even imagine what you went through. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, in this community, I just couldn't believe the outpouring of love and everything I've never had in my life. I mean, I've been through all kinds of sports and had friends, and they were all, that's probably the strongest bond I've ever had was a teammate. And this community is outdone anything, any support I've ever had in my life. So I got a lot of love for this whole community.
See, I can't tell you how much I the love and support I have felt the past few days is unlike anything I've ever felt in my life. And I am so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So if we can stop crying for a little bit here, do you want to explain? Do you want to get into what's
Sure.
going on?
Um, okay, so first I want to say thank you because we've already reached the first, I can't even talk, first milestone, the um the amount that the landlord wanted to, stop eviction proceedings and give us a little bit more time to come up with the money. So we have that 30-day window to reach the goal for the GoFundMe, which is half of what they say we owe. And I say it that way because Joey and I do not agree with what they say we owe. They say we owe $10,000. There is no way we didn't pay 10 months of rent.
Wow.
And the problem is, it all stemmed from, and I don't think my landlord. Here's the thing. There's my landlord who speaks Chinese. He speaks very little broken English, okay? So enough to understand him, but it's still, like, sometimes you
Yeah.
ask him to repeat himself, things like that. And then there's I don't know if it's his realtor or his partner or a family member. That's the guy we deal with. Like, he calls us for the rent. He comes and picks up the rent in cash. Everything's done in cash,
Mhm.
which was never a problem before. He would give us a handwritten receipt. The problem is there's been times where he hasn't brought the receipt, or he's had his wife pick up the money. Like this month, the day before the fundraiser went live, we paid them rent. And his wife picked it up, and there was no receipt. I think the lack of the receipts over time caused part of the problem, where he
Oh
seems to think we owe $10,000.
yeah. Could it
And then
be
there's
late? Could it be like late fees he's added on or anything like
no,
that?
we've been paying late since COVID started. It's a $50 late fee. So instead of 10.30 a month for our rent, we pay 10.80 a month. So
Okay.
that's all
Like
included.
like my rent if I'm late, I think it's $15 per day. They just keeps charging.
And
So
see, that's the thing. My landlord is wonderful. I have never had such a night. When I got cancer, my landlord came to my house and gave me money, $800. What landlord does that? I don't know any
right.
landlord. He is the sweetest man ever. And I don't want to destroy the relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is relationship destroying. And so like back to Ricky. Uh, um, I when we pay him rent, he told us that he's not I said we just paid for June in the beginning of July. We just paid for June, but instead of saying, "Oh, June rent is paid," he's been taking our rent and moving it to the last month that was due, past due. So that movement of like counting it as a different month, I think screwed things up too. Joey and I believe we owe 5, maybe 6 months rent, not 10.
Yeah.
That's insane. There's no way, or even 9. That's too much.
Right.
Um, the ERAP that I talk about in the GoFundMe. That's the emergency rental assistance program that was put in place because of people affected by COVID.
Right.
Um, that was for 5 months. It would have covered 5 months of rent as well as 5 months of our electric bill, which is really high, higher than most people because our entire apartment is electric. There is no gas, there is no oil. It's 100% electric. If the electric gets shut off, we can't bathe, cook, our food goes bad, and you know what I'm saying, no heat, no air, no nothing, everything's off.
Mm.
And they have been working with us. That's not a problem. The electric company works with us. We're on the low income, I forget what it's called. There's a low income plan. When you're low income, they work with you on like a payment plan system. They don't care. They'll get their money eventually, they know that. But the ERAP, what happened was, for those who haven't seen the tons of videos, like I said, this community is awesome. Brian Stabler's in the chat. Thank you, Brian. He did a video.
Hey, Brian.
Moneybags did a video. Brian McFarlane, Curious and Curiouser. Of course, Patrick here. We're doing it now, but he did one. Also, I was supposed to come on the show the other day, but we didn't finish Mandela Monday in time, so I didn't get to come. That's why we're doing it again today. So many people have done videos, and the ERAP. So if you saw it, I'm sorry I'm repeating it, but this is just for the new people. I applied in July of 2021, and my application sat pending. In January of 2022, it was still pending, and they reopened applications, which I closed, I believe, in October of 2021. In January 2022, they reopened applications, gave people more money that applied in January, and we still sat pending. And then in April, we were finally approved when the money was no longer there. All the money was given out, but they told us they were still trying to get money. They were, trying to reach out to the government to get more funding, because it's not just us guys. There's thousands of applications that were not paid. Thousands of people that are facing eviction right now because ERAP fell through. There are people in our community. I don't want to share their name, but they shared it on a live stream, like in the chat, like you guys are. But I still don't feel comfortable sharing their name without their permission. So there is someone else in our community that is they're going to be kicked out in 23 days. I mean, there's so many people. It's all because, and it all stems from COVID. It's ridiculous. But the other day, go on, Patrick.
I was just gonna say, the government did a good job on this one. They're gonna have a lot of people hurting and probably die because they can have a place to live.
See, that's what scares me, because with my condition, I literally have to live laying down. I can get up, go in my car, go to the store, go back to my car, and then come home again. Every waking moment that I am home, I am in bed. I only leave my bed to run an errand, and then I'm back, because my condition is, when I stand up, my nervous system breaks. The longer I'm up, the sicker I feel. So I have like a 2-hour window where I can get things done, and then I have to lay down immediately.
What condition? What's it called? What condition?
It's called dysautonomia. Well, dysautonomia is the umbrella term. There's many conditions under dysautonomia. Just like, there's many conditions under cancer. There's like leukemia and all those different cancers. I have hyperadrenergic postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which sounds like a heart condition, but it's just something that affects the way when your nervous system breaks, everything that you don't control in your body breaks when you stand up. That's basically it. And when I lay down, I feel normal. So I live in bed. as much as possible. But the
Right.
point is, one of the things that breaks with my nervous system, my body cannot regulate temperature properly. So like
Mm.
even right now, I'm gonna leave the show, go to WeatherBug. Right now, the temperature outside is 72 degrees. Most people would find that comfortable. I have not one, but two window air conditioner units running and a fan in my face. So it's the only way to keep me feeling comfortable.
Wow.
When it's over 100, I feel sick even though there's two ACs running. But like
Yeah.
one doesn't cut it in the summer. And I have the air conditioner running from like March till November
Mm.
because my body's always hot. It runs hot.
Yeah.
And
Mine too. I'm like that too.
yeah, so
I'm hot during the
I'm
winter. I I sleep with a sheet, just the sheet during the winter and during the summer. During the summer, it feels cool, you know,
uh,
the sheet, just a plain sheet over you.
uh,
And during the winter, it's just something to keep warm on a very, very, very cold night. Um,
see
I
now
want
in the winter for me because it's not just heat. In the winter, my body can't adjust to that cold. My muscles clench and convulse
ah,
when I go out in really cold weather. It's horrible.
uh, I'm gonna call out chat here real quick.
Okay.
Um, Brian Stavely was the first one to make it in tonight. So hey Brian, and then Sandy we have with us, Cammy, Carrie, Jeff, Crunchy Rap. Hey bud, welcome, Cammy. How you doing, Cam? And Buzzacino, and he's the one that sang the song early on. And Kristen Gallo, welcome, Shark the Cone. Uh, don't go anywhere, Sharky, because later on I'm gonna bring you on here because we're gonna do another little show after we're done with Sandy and Teresa, and we're gonna bring some new Mandela effects with Sandy and Teresa here in a little bit. Uh, Teresa has been patiently. Is that how you say your name? Is Teresa?
No, it's
How?
Teresa.
Oh, Teresa. I've
Yeah,
been saying Teresa for I don't know how long now.
that's okay. If you can
Uh,
remember, if you can call me by my nickname, if it's easier, my nickname is Terry. I don't mind being called Terry.
Terry. Okay.
My dad used to call me that when he was alive.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that was what he called me. He never called me Teresa. He called me
Uh,
Terry. Yeah,
okay.
pretty cool,
Okay.
huh? Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Terry. So, Sandy, if you want to continue,
Oh, sure.
so yeah, go ahead.
So basically, that's my landlord got spoke with BE Rap office because he wanted the timeline of when funding would be coming, and they told him the program was dead. It was officially closed. They received word from Washington that there would be no more funds, and that is what instigated the whole pay up or move out. We're gonna call the sheriff and get you locked out if you don't come up with the money. And uh, I didn't know what else to do. I like I said, it's very hard to move, to pack up and move. It's even harder when you physically can't do things. And
Yeah.
then the idea of here's the thing, I can't move away from this area because when you have a rare condition like I do, it's hard to find doctors. It took 14 years to get a diagnosis. For 14 years, I had doctors try to blame it on my thyroid, even though every test was normal. Um, I've had doctors send me to psychologists and psychiatrists telling me it was all in my head. And the problem is, it doesn't show up on blood tests. It
Mm.
what or imaging or anything like that. What It shows up specifically with two tests, a tilt table test. If you think of Frankenstein's monster, it looks just like that. They strap you to a table and stand you up while you're hooked up to monitors, and all those monitors show your nervous system reacting wrong. And the other one is a sweat test, which I can't even find a place in Philadelphia that does it. They stick all these sticky tabs all over your body and register how much you sweat in different conditions. Because that's one of the symptoms I get, like severe facial sweating. It's disgusting, but it's not smelly sweat. It's like water. But that's another test that they have. Starting over with doctors, that would be a nightmare. My medications are highly controlled. That would be a nightmare. I have to stay in the area simply because of that. But then there's also all of my family's here,
Where
all
do
of
you
my
live?
support
Do you live in
system.
a city?
I live in South Philly,
Oh,
but my
okay.
my family's in New Jersey. Joey's family's here
Okay.
in South Philly, so all of our family's here. There's just no leaving here, and no one has a place for both of us. So if we get evicted, we have to split up, and that's another issue. It's just it's like our whole life is it's crumbling, and I don't know what else. I didn't know what else to do, but to ask for help.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Well, I truly believe that God will. I don't know what your beliefs are, but
Oh,
I
Catholic
I,
God, yes.
I
God
believe
and
God
Jesus all the way.
will right people in your life to help you, and sometimes you'll get help and you won't even recognize it's help because it's at the time it's not going to seem like it probably. You know, um, we've all got to go through things, and sometimes bad things turn into remarkable things, um, experiences, and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully we can all get you the help that you need, and uh, yeah. So I just read in chat you put no half is 5,500. So
Yes. The
what are you?
amount that we the amount that we raised so far, the amount that we raised so far is the landlord said it if we come up with another rent, he would stop the eviction process
So how
to
much
give
have?
us a month to raise the rest.
Mhm. How
And
much
if we
have you?
raise half, he said he would forgive the other half. Well, he would think about it. He probably would. He would forgive the other half.
Oh, wow.
But he's only giving us 30 days. And the
Yeah.
reason why people are like, well, how can he get away with that? There's this whole eviction process. Well, there is an eviction process. No one's saying there isn't. But he's already been waiting since August of 2020 for you know what I'm saying? Like this is money that's been put months of rent that have been put on hold because of ERAT. So
Don't
like
you
what
have
happened?
Aflac?
Huh?
Don't you have Aflac?
No, but gosh, I wish I did. If I had Gaflac, we wouldn't be in this situation. As a matter of fact, I go around telling everybody because I wasn't sick until my 30s. You know, like I didn't plan for this to happen to me. I didn't know, when Joey and I got together, I wasn't sick. You know what I'm saying? And I've been fighting for disability for 6 years. They've denied me 3 times. If I had
Wow.
Aflac, we wouldn't have fallen into poverty. We wouldn't have been poor, living beyond paycheck to paycheck when COVID hit.
Yeah, because
That's
doesn't Aflac I think covers your
yes.
paycheck for you if you got sick. I think they also pay your rent.
Until you win disability. It's the gap time. It's like gap insurance for
Oh,
yourself
is that
instead of
what
your
it
car.
is?
Yep,
That's what that is? Okay.
that is.
I didn't know that. Okay, so but I was just trying to get a little humor in there because try to raise
But
the
that's
vibe.
something to share at the chat. If you're healthy and you have the money, get Aflac, seriously. Because you never know. You never know if something like this is going to happen to you.
Right.
I
Yeah.
hope not. Pray to
Unfortunately,
God that doesn't happen.
yeah. It's too bad we couldn't see the COVID coming sooner. To better prepare for what was going to happen. I never in my days of all my life would have ever guessed that the whole fucking world would shut down. Just shut down. For
No, me either.
I don't know how long was it for. I think there's still some places in shutdown mode. But
And that's crazy
just
because it's been over
crazy.
2 years.
Yeah, it's a lot of people have lost their jobs over it. A lot of people have moved them on to doing other things. It's just crazy. So how much did you come up with so far?
So far, we are at one. Well, you want the actual amount or the amount that GoFundMe says? Because GoFundMe
Well, I mean, like
takes a
what you've
fee.
been able to raise so
All
far.
together
Okay,
between PayPal, Cash App, and GoFundMe, after the GoFundMe fees and after
yeah,
transfer fees,
yeah,
we're at 2,100, 22, 25. Wait, hold on. 2,125.
that's
It's
awesome.
tiny on my
That's
screen.
awesome.
It is. It really is. That's what I said. We're almost halfway to the month mark, but
Yeah,
I
and
think people think
that's in what? How many days? 2 days? 1 day? 2 days? When did you start this?
we started this 4 days ago.
Oh,
But
four
I
days.
haven't had a donation in 24 hours, so in three
Okay.
days. We raised
Yeah,
that in
yeah.
3 days.
Sometimes some people's credit cards, like I've done that before where I've made a donation to somebody and I don't know if it shows up on their end, but it shows up on my end that it's pending. I don't know
Yes,
why
it
it does
shows
that.
up, but it says pending. And if you go
Okay.
into your the financial section of
Yes.
GoFundMe,
It'll
it
still be
shows you the
able to
pending
see the amount.
charges.
Okay. Okay. And then it'll just say pending by it?
hmm
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't know what's going on with GoFundMe though. They've literally only transferred $156 to my account, so I can't even pay my landlord yet.
Yeah, GoFundMe is a funny thing. When I had my fire, I had a hard time trying to figure out how to do it, and if you don't do it, you're gonna mess the whole thing up, and you're gonna have to go through a whole lot of crap to prove that you're whoever. Like if you don't put the special code that they give you, if you
Yep.
don't. Oh God, it was. I mean, I didn't have any problems. I did it, but it was just, and it took a while too. It took about a week or so. Um,
hmm
for some of it to come through. They would send it in spurts. So and
Yeah,
it was
it's supposed to be
three
daily, but it's
days.
definitely not daily.
It was like 3 days in between each transfer, or something like that. I don't remember. That was about a year ago or whatever. But yeah, I mean that the help. This community is not that big of a community, and for it to raise 2000 or five. What are you trying to get, five, right? Or 55?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So raising that amount in this small community is going to be awesome. I mean, I hope you reach that mark, but we this community is a bunch of good souls all the way through. It's
Oh, I
like
agree completely.
I
I
finally met my soulmates. I think we have a ton of soulmates. Yeah.
mhm.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Um, no, I was just gonna say I agree. I mean, like I said, I have never felt so loved and supported these past few days. Like I wish I could hug everybody. I mean, it's just I cannot describe to you what this feels like. It's like a roller coaster of like anxiety and despair and then like joy and love, and it's just I'm all over the place, and I'm talking all over the place. This is how I get. My brain is all over the place right now.
Right,
I'm so
right.
sorry, but I cannot be more thankful to call this community my home. Like we are a family, and my family has really come through for my family, and I can't be more grateful or thankful. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, and this family is my like my true family. I mean, my mom and dad are passed away, and
Sorry.
cousins are passed away. I mean, I have like maybe three family members, and then plus my own children. So I mean, I only have three people, and this family, and they can't even relate to me. I can't even have the conversations that I have with the people who are Mandela affected, or flat Earth affected, whatever you want to call it, flat Earth. I seen Adam Miller. I don't know. Do you guys know Adam? He said the Earth is flat, Pat. Okay. Um, uh, I don't have a problem with flat earthers. I am like I don't care. Flat Earth or around, it don't really matter. It just matters where I'm going from here. um,
I
and
just went
Sandy.
to a white. I know I went to a white circle.
Okay.
It usually happens to you. It happened to me this time. That's fine.
Yeah, it's Sandy's turn. I'm usually the one turning white.
so is there? Oh, did you guys? Are you guys putting in chat? Can you guys? Somebody put your GoFundMe. We've been asking people to donate, and
Oh,
I don't think we've even put the GoFundMe
we
and
have
stuff.
not.
So I haven't had a chance to
But
put it in my section yet. I will do that after we're done. I'll have to go into your email or the email that you sent me and get pull all that up.
I do want to say I know most people are struggling right now. And if you
Yeah,
can't donate, I completely understand. But if you can share it, I would really appreciate it.
yeah, yeah,
Because the
and
more people who see it, you never know who's going to see it, you know?
yes, yes. If you can't donate, that's fine. I mean, uh, d- yeah, just share it someplace, and like I've seen in PayPal. In PayPal, they have where you can set up these. I'm not sure what they're called. They're like GoFundmes, but
Yes.
it's on PayPal, and they share a story about the person and stuff, or the family, and they have these GoFundmes going on there, or it's not called GoFundMe, but uh, I just think that if you don't know, people don't know who I mean, and they're raising stuff for surgeries. I seen one for surgery, and they were trying to raise like 50,000 or something like that, and they were up to 42,000. So uh, I mean, there's a lot of good people out there that have an extra buck, um, and you know, like if you can't, just share it. That's fine because I know we're all hurting. It's difficult right now, and unfortunately, it's going to be a lot. It's going to get a lot rougher, I think. Um, but so, yeah. So did you put the links in there yet? I haven't. I don't
They're
see.
all in there. Yeah, they're there. You don't. I
Really?
don't have. I don't have a wrench. I'm in between. You gotta look between the wrenches.
Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, I don't hear. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that. So who is?
No, no, no. I'm just saying it's harder to see. You can see it there though. You have to look in between. Below, maybe it's Mandela. Hi. Zenwen,
Oh, it's here.
Arizona. Hi.
All right, I
And
I
under
gave you
Yes Zanzibar.
a wrench, Sandy.
Uh-oh, we lost Teresa. I don't know where she went.
Oh, I used to travel a lot. I loved traveling. I'd travel around. I had I even had people during my house fire when people were donating and everything. I've had people say, "Come live with me." You can come live with me. But I didn't want to leave my state. But I had some really
That's,
nice offers of people willing to open their house up to me.
oh, that's yeah. I'm going to say, um, oh, I'm sorry. I just got a message from YouTube. Um, I just Curiouser's mother offered to let me come stay with her, and but that's all the way out in Ohio. I can't. It's like I said. I explained I can't leave the area, but it's like I said that is so sweet. Like I can't even describe. Like I said, I cannot. There are no words for how loved and supported I have felt the past few days. It's the most amazing feeling, and to know that everyone would do this for everyone in the community. This is truly the best community there that I've ever been a part of and I've ever seen before in my life. I don't think I don't know where I would be if I wasn't here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, I think a lot of us feel that definitely. Uh, if I know if I didn't have this connection, I'd probably be locked up somewhere in a mental mental ward. Um,
Oh, no.
because I talked to way too many people. I had a nurse call me just real quick. I had a nurse call me, and I don't know what, because of my health plan or something. They for the last year or two they call me every month, and they ask how I'm doing, and I don't even answer like 90% of the time. Sometimes I accidentally answer because they changed their phone number and I didn't have that one blocked, or they use a different phone number or whatever. And she gets me on the line, and I'm like, fuck. So she got to asking me some questions about uh, uh, how my doctor's visits and everything like that. I'm like, I don't even go. I haven't seen a doctor in 2 years, and she's like, "Oh no, you better get in there because you have diabetes." And I said, "Well, they won't let me in." And she goes, "Why? Why won't they let you in?" I said, "Because I won't wear a mask." I said, "I won't be a sheep. I won't be muzzled." And she was like, "What?" And I said, "I won't wear a mask." And she goes, "Well, for some things, you really need to kind of." Uh, Basically, she was telling me to just drop it for a little bit and go in and see a doctor, uh, my protesting or whatever. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
it's not really a protest, but I said it ain't happening. I'm not putting a mask on. I said they can see me over the internet. I'll do a doctor visit that way, and but they won't do it for some reason. I don't know why. I had one
Because they want
doctor.
to do a physical. They want to
Yeah,
do a complete physical where they
exactly.
also draw your blood.
That's what she said. Yeah, and I've had my blood drawn many times to get the whatever they're looking for. Um, uh, so so basically, I kind of went off on her, like a little bit, not bitchy or anything, just like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna, you know, the mask thing and everything like that. I said I'd rather just be left alone. And she goes, "Well, your blood because you take high blood pressure medication, your blood pressure could. Guys, do you take your blood pressure?" I said, "No, I lost my blood pressure cuff in the fire." And when my house burnt down, she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry about that." She goes, "But you need to keep track of that because you could have a heart attack and die." I said, "Well, I believe in Jesus Christ, and whatever happens, happens." You know,
Did
that's
she offer to get you another blood pressure cuff?
no, no, no.
She
You know,
should. I mean, it's covered by your insurance, I'm sure.
yeah, and I have sleep apnea, so I need a sleep apnea machine. When I lost that in the fire, it took me forever to get a fucking sleep apnea machine because they didn't do jack shit. They sat on their hands. But I mean, I don't even really use that thing anyways. You know, so if I quit breathing during the night, it's just meant to be. I'm not gonna. You gotta wear this mask, and the air comes through, and it feels like I'm fucking suffocating, having all that air pushing against me.
Mhm.
And what happens if my body gets used to that thing, breathing for me while at night. And what happens if the electric goes out or whatever, something happens and I can't use that machine. My body is used to that fucking machine. Then I'm gonna fucking die. So
That's a
I'm
good
gonna
point.
I'm gonna have my lungs perfect and breathable without anything interrupting it. If you don't use the muscle, you're gonna lose it. So if I have that
That is
thing,
true.
yeah, I think that's how more people die of heart attacks by using these machines. I don't know. It just came, things come to me. I don't even know why. It's that, like, I have everybody in the world telling me I'm going to die if I don't wear that machine. And if I get that in my head, not probably going to die if it's in my head. I'm going to be scared that if I don't have the machine, I'm going to die, whatever. So I just don't put that shit in my head anymore. And the Mandela effect it is how I became just knowing the feeling that is wrong. That's wrong. It's no, that's just like wearing that damn mask 8 hours a day while you're working or 12. That's crazy. Um,
Someone is in the chat asking for the StreamYard link.
I'm sorry to get off. I'm sorry to get. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent.
It's
And
okay.
I will give you guys the StreamYard link. Do you guys know YOLO? YOLO? Do you guys know that
No,
person?
but that's okay. We don't mind meeting new people, right, Teresa?
Are you guys okay with that then?
Yeah, sure.
Bring people
Teresa,
on.
you there?
She's muted.
I wonder if she fell asleep.
No, she just unmuted herself.
Oh,
Unmute
Teresa?
yourself. Yeah, there you go. Say hi, Teresa. She must. You might
Our
have to
little
drop.
bubble isn't moving.
Yeah, I can't hear anything anyway. So you might have to drop out and come back in. Oh, I gotta get that link. So if anybody wants to come in, Sharky, if you want to
We'll do
come
the
in,
See, the way I feel about it is they can we can hear what they think about the Mandela effects too. So
yeah,
more
let's get
people the
on.
merrier.
Let's get on the Mandela effect, and let's talk about that first one. Where the hell's my phone? Here it is.
Teresa,
Um,
can we hear you? Why can't we hear Teresa?
I don't know. It's got to be on her end. She
Teresa,
was
see
coming.
if your volume's all the way down.
Now you're mute. Yeah. Okay. You should be able to check. Make sure you're plugged in.
She doesn't use headphones, she uses a speaker.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sharky, how's it going, bud?
Good, can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, I can.
Sharky.
Hey, hey, sweets, how you doing?
Good,
I
how are
know,
you?
don't you ain't gotta say good or bad. I know what's happening. I wish you could move states. I know it's hard,
No,
but
for me,
like I
it's
say,
impossible.
for me, I'm disabled too. I've got my own things. I've been disabled from the Marine Corps, and I've been disabled from the Army when I worked for them at the Department of whatever the fucking Army or whatever. Um, Eventually, but yeah, and I survive off of a limited amount of funds each month, and I'm kind of stuck. I've got a crap credit score. I've got a crap this, a crap that. I've got a car that it should not have been taken. But when they take your car, my dad told me, it's like,
Hello? Can you hear me?
yeah, they
We
can
can
do
hear you,
that
Teresa,
shit.
but
Hello?
Sharky's
So
saying something.
I don't
Teresa,
know.
hold on.
it
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Darn it.
Kind of loud right
hey
now.
Teresa, we hear
Teresa,
you.
hey Teresa,
I don't think she
Teresa,
can hear us.
Teresa.
Why is it not
My
working?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
usually
she
got
can't
some
hear
kind
us.
of
You might want to mute her.
I can wave.
I just wrote in the
Hey
background chat that we
Teresa.
hear you.
I wrote. I'm trying to say it really, really, so she can read my lips. Hey, Teresa. Teresa. I always call her Teresa because
Uh,
I'm
trying to
messaging her on Messenger that we hear
spell her
you.
name.
You can't hear us.
Yeah,
yeah, she was doing just fine. I wonder what happened. I wonder how
yeah.
long she's been like, you know, because she hasn't really talked in any. So,
Knowing her luck, probably a long time. The way she kind of goes on. Kind of funny. Um,
so
so I lost my point. But yeah, if you're able, there's other states that like me, and I wrote it in the chat. It's like my rent. I call it rent. It's a house. I was supposed to own this, but even like my the places that are paid for here, if you don't pay the taxes on them, the government's going to take them back. So you don't ever actually own it, which is common knowledge. But here it's $1,887 a month. The hell is that damn shit? So
hey, Buzzachino, welcome.
but I've got
Hello.
5 acres. I've got 5 acres, 1,867.90, and I've got 5 acres, and I can play and I'm in a brick house with, I can play the music as loud as I want. Ain't nobody, no, none of my neighbors coming over. We're all separated, but it's kind of a weird way, in a country way. So it's what I always imagined I wanted to be in because I've been in trailers, next to trailers, and apartments and all that shit too. So, but I'm not in like New York City like Seinfeld. But if you are able to come down, you're free to come visit. You enjoy, come stay for a month or whatever. Have some fun. I can make some food, and I don't know if he likes drinking
Okay,
beer, but
Sharky.
and I think Joey's like
Okay.
Italian, right? So I've been learning Italian recipes. But I can make some pizza sauce and some. I can try to make some shit like that. Some
Awesome,
dough.
Sharky.
I'm getting on my
So
fear.
we've got a lot to get. We got a lot to get into tonight.
I'm
So
Thank you,
messing.
Sharky.
I know I'm messing with her. I'm telling her truthful
I
things,
know.
but also getting making a point. Yeah, y'all are welcome
I kind
here.
of laughed when you were talking about
Thank you.
you're gonna make some food and stuff like that because I've eaten Sharky's food before.
Oh my God, man. I've gotten better. I've gotten better, but yeah, my heart
So
attack waiting to
let's
happen.
Actually, wait, can I say something? Because Sharky just reminded me of something. There was like a
Okay.
character limit, and we couldn't fit everything inside the GoFundMe. And a question came up on Brian Staley's video. Someone was saying it's illegal for them to raise your rent $300 a month. Well, our
uh,
rent was
yeah,
raised
I
from
see that.
1080 to 1380 a month because not because he raised the rent, it was the extra $300 just to pay for the back rent.
Right, right.
So he tried to get us to pay the back rent by adding 300 to our rent, but we couldn't afford it.
Yeah,
So that was another reason why we got into this situation because we couldn't afford that extra $300. But it
right,
wasn't
Yeah,
raising our rent
Sandy.
$300. It was just adding 300 on to cover
right,
back
right.
rent.
Yeah, I seen that
In case
comment.
anyone has that
I,
question reading it,
I,
you know.
I really hope y'all can get the hell. I know you got family. I know everything's revolved around that in your lifetime, but I feel. I'm just guessing, or I feel from what you've said here and there. But man, if you need to leave, sometimes you're forced to leave. And so
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying there
Sharky,
are other. I know, but there are doctors, and the prescriptions will follow. Tell the doctor to transfer you. You're moving here. Transfer it or so. I mean I don't know. I dealt with the VA, and these fuckers always want to grab my leg and pull it in the most horrific ways and stuff, and they don't believe me, and they don't read my records, and I'm like, and I finally
Right.
gave
I'm sure
up.
she doesn't want to go through all that hassle.
Crap, no, 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 no.
Sort
But still, though, I mean, if it
that
comes
takes a lot
down
out of
to
you.
it,
Yeah. Right.
yes. But if it
Well,
comes
I
down
mean,
to you're going to be on the fucking street, or you can pick up and move, I would say take the money and get the fuck out. As best you can to a place that's a safe space. That somebody probably has reached out to saying, come down here, stay at a bit. You can be here. No, no, we got it all covered. Stay here for a month or two and get it figured out from then and decide. I mean, it's not nothing like I'm saying is something that even I would want to do, but I'm saying it is an option, I believe, between all the communities help trying to reach out and say, look, you've got options. It might not be the ones you want, but you will get it figured out, and God will tell you what to do. I believe so.
I
Listen and keep observances going, and follow. Um,
okay.
if you
Let's
feel to follow. So
hold on.
I'll shut
Hold on,
up.
Sharky. Yeah, just for a second, I want Buzz Achino's been waiting patiently. Teresa hasn't come back in yet, but Buzz Achino, welcome. What you got to say, or how are you doing?
Groovy!
Nice to meet
Well,
you.
So, oh, you don't know Buzz? Okay, hey Buzz, this is Sandy. Sandy, this is Buzz.
Hello, Sandy.
Hello, nice
He's
to
the
meet
one
you,
that
Buzz. And
he's the one that sang the intro.
I
That's
saw.
the
Very nice.
faces.
Thank you.
Yes. Do you have anything for us tonight, Buzz?
I've got some poems if you fancy 'em.
Yes, please. Sandy, his poems. You got to listen to these poems. Go ahead, Buzz.
Okay, but just keep an eye out for Teresa. She's trying her tablet now.
Yep, I am.
Right,
Okay, go
first
ahead,
poem
Buzz.
is On a Road to Nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere. We've got to get back on the path. To think that we could handle the road is a complete and utter laugh. We crawl before we walk. We walk before we run. So running down a busy road just does not seem like fun. The road is where they want us. It leads to a different place. For the road is chock-a-block, there is very little space. The dangers on the motorway are hidden around the bend, so please be careful on your travels or it may be your journey's end. It's best to keep on walking on the path you know so good, following your direction like you know you really should.
That is
Awesome, dude.
perfect.
Awesome.
A response to Sharky.
Uh, read us
I
one more
loved it.
poem before I bring Red Acted in.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
not sure. I'm not sure who Red Acted is, but we're gonna bring that person in after Buzz reads one more poem. And do you have something that will relate to a little bit to Sandy, a little bit of encouragement, like a poem for encouragement for Sandy?
Well, what I normally do is I'll read a couple of poems and then the last one I'll make sure it's positive. So I was going
Okay.
to do Ride the Lightning followed by Feel It.
Okay, great.
You're not like the one that I ended up telling um the kid last night. God dang it. This is actually kind of depressing. Sorry, go ahead, Buzz.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Yeah, go Buzz.
I can't help it. When Sharky's laughing, I'm sitting here laughing with him. It's a case of can't read the
Go
poem when
ahead,
I'm
man.
laughing.
You
Hello, Teresa. Welcome back.
Hey,
you
can y'all
are
hear me
so
now?
much
I'm on my.
inspiration. So
Can you
much
hear me?
Well,
inspiration.
We
yeah,
can hear you, Teresa.
yes,
I'm on my
we can hear
tablet.
you.
Welcome
Yeah, I can hear
back.
you.
Tablet.
I can hear
Good.
Thank
Teresa.
you.
And
Teresa
Huh.
does not know Buzz either. Buzz, Teresa, Buzz.
Hi,
Hi,
Buzz.
Teresa. Good
Oh,
Buzz is
meeting.
Teresa,
reading
yeah,
a
I don't
poem
know.
to
I don't think
Teresa.
I know who Sharky is, but I don't know who Buzz is.
yeah, you gotta know Buzz. I mean, Buzz is awesome. He's a bearded brother.
I guess
Well, I mean, he might know me, but I don't know him.
since we're in kind
Yeah,
of a
I
goofy
know.
around mood before Buzz, we have Red Acted. I'm gonna bring Red Acted in here for a second,
Who?
and his name is Red Acted, and I'm gonna bring him
Oh,
in. I'm not sure what this is all about, but since we're in the goofy around mood, here he is. Let's hear from Red Acted.
I don't know him.
Hey, Red Acted, how you doing?
uh-uh.
What's up?
Welcome, Redacted.
Can
Are
you
they
hear
going to
us?
show their face or are they chicken?
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. That was good. Come on.
Are you gonna say something or just sit there? Are we supposed to guess who you are? I can see you
Teresa
through
checked
the
it.
whole eye hole here.
Yeah, if you actually look straight ahead, look straight ahead with the beak. Straight ahead with the beak.
Uh,
Straight ahead. Straight
oh,
ahead. You see the
we
alien
lost
gray.
him. Can you see him?
Just making a joke. I don't know who the hell that was.
I
Doesn't
don't know.
matter. Whatever. Hope they had
I can
fun.
get. I wanted him at least to introduce himself. He took too long, so I booted him. So we got more important stuff to do right now.
Yeah.
All right. So, Teresa, Terry. Here comes Terry again. Let's see if we can
Sorry.
Welcome
keep
back
her
again.
on this
Again.
time.
Try this
You're a
again.
show in itself, there. Yeah. So we can hear you
That's my
now. We can
avatar from
see you
Facebook.
now.
You'll be trying to
Okay.
make up a
So
poem, Buzz?
we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, I do have
Oh,
two
yeah.
more poems.
You want me to
Okay.
try to make
Sorry
one
about
up
that.
from
Go
the top
ahead.
of my head?
No.
What?
Let's wait. Let's hear Buzz's first here.
Oh, well, I'll lose mine. That's gone. It'll be gone. I can't make one just on the fly. I say I gotta feel it and it comes out or I'm lost. That's why I let Buzz.
Okay.
Buzz is able to do them and and actually know what the hell he's talking about, because mine come out and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and they just come out. So,
Okay,
That's
I
why
let's
you
go,
have
Buzz.
a pen and a piece of paper or a pencil and a piece of paper handy 24/7. You feel it, you write it down. That way
yeah,
you get to
yeah,
structure it, you get to move the lines around to where you can actually make sense out of it. I mean,
yeah.
you don't have to always read it how it comes out through you. You can always change it. Like you're being
Yeah,
given
yeah.
ingredients to cook something up, brother.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I try to do. Like I go to I've got a what's the thing on my phone, like
Yep.
notepad, and so I can seem to type it in there faster than I can write it with my pencil, and so then it just starts flowing out because my fingers are more adapted here because the
Hey,
hand
Glenn.
changes to typing versus trying to write, and so um, I can't, like, if I try to write, I can't read my
Glenn,
writing
when
9/10 of the time anymore. It's like I did that, but what the fuck did
ooh,
I write? And so it gets a bit weird. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was just gonna, or there was one. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. If it would have come out, it would have come out, but it's gone now. So just saying.
all right.
Another time, bro.
Till the next fucking, till the next
Can
little
Buzz say his
bit, I
phone
guess.
now? Go ahead,
Well,
Buzz.
yeah, yeah, Buzz.
Groovy. The next one is called Ride the Lightning. They say that every cell talks to each other electrically. Both energy and information sounds a lot like frequency. So every part of every body is talking all the time. And the fact that we don't listen, well, it really is a crime. It flows through us, it grows through us, it teaches and it learns. It helps us on life's journey, even through the twists and turns. It is our voice, it is our thoughts, it is what we create. This power that's inside of us can even change our fate. So understand this strength in you, even though it may sound frightening. It's always been a part of you. So flow and ride the lightning.
That's really good. That made a lot of sense.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And the last one is
I love it.
feel it, which is a more sensitive one. I feel a pull, an urge to sleep, a tiredness in my being does creep, a desire to be in another place, for some mission, some task in some wilder space, to fix something broken or to right a wrong, but not with a sword, instead with a song. For a song resonates and it can even change hearts. An idea, a feeling, that's where it all starts. Doubting decisions, checking them twice, asking yourself, was I a sugar or a spice? The song echoes on and more questions arise, so that truth can awaken and break down the lies. For answers can start understanding and healing and bring balance to those brought back home to feeling.
Oh man, I love that.
I
Love
loved
that.
it too. You know what,
Nice, Buzz.
Buzz,
Thank you.
you should totally be reading books for like Audible and getting paid for it. You should
Yeah, I
totally
know
do
he
that.
did, Sydney. Yeah.
I've
I
had a
could
few
listen to that
people
all night.
suggest that, but at the moment, all I'm doing is write my poems down and occasionally read them out on live streams. But I do have a few of them
yeah.
up on Rumble. I'm
Hey,
Buzzachino on Rumble, YouTube, Odyssey, brand new tube. I'll get about a bit.
hey, bit brother Buzz,
Yeah, that's
Buzz,
I feel
you
blessed that we're able to
wanna
have
you
you
wanna try to create
read
something
your
together?
because they could be popular in the future. You could, you know, after you've passed on, that's when things become popular and
It's it's
songs
already there,
and
Patty.
poetry become. Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
It's already straight
Like,
up there. It's an ether, man. It's an ether. You, yeah,
what do you think?
you wanna have fun together. You wanna try to um do a poem,
Well, I can start you off.
together.
I can start you off if you want. I have a friend called Sharky. He has a massive beard, but he's not a grizzly bear. He's nothing to be feared.
He only sits here day by day, going on his merrily way, watching the times go by, wondering why.
Drink his beer.
Oh, all is nigh.
That was good.
He drinks his beer
If
and
he
laughs a lot, and sometimes
If
gives
he,
it all he's got. And he fills us sometimes with such joy because he's such a happy boy.
And he tries
and
so
when he
hard to
and when
make
he's
them
and when
see
he's drank
only
when he's
ways
drank
to
too,
disbelief. But when he's had too many beers, he kind of goes off the
no,
Texan steers.
no, you can't do it on yourself. When he's had too many beers, he just walks off and pees while he's on a live stream.
Well, yeah, yo, that's totally,
Everybody
yeah,
can
yeah.
hear him.
No, no, no.
Oh, I
Y'all
did.
don't even.
I
Nah, Brian
didn't know. I
McFarlane
didn't have
didn't
to hear that.
realize. No, I have sat here literally and peed in a bucket and nobody realized. It's a bit of a funny thing with me. But
No,
that's
I
a
remember
country
me
boy.
telling you.
Country boy can
I said, "Hey,
survive.
while you're doing it, Sharky, I can hear you." Oh.
Yeah, there's always turtle water in the background.
Uh, okay, off
No,
subject.
in my later
Let's get
age,
on.
it's. But you want to do another one, Buzz? How about
Actually, no.
No, we're
I unfortunately, I'm going to have to shoot off. I've got
Oh, that was
a
fun. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I like that. That to me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. It's my
Yeah.
birthday, by the way, same as Tesla's, and that's why I wanted to pop in and chuck a few poems away. Like say hello and say, "Hey, I made it to 52."
Yeah.
It was your
birthday.
birthday today?
Now,
Yeah,
Happy
No.
birthday.
so now
yeah. Thank
there
Well,
you.
you
so
go.
it's
But
11
now we're all
13
gonna
in
have to do this.
Arkansas. Wow.
We're
It's 11:13 in
Everybody's got to
Arkansas.
hear
I'm a 7-Eleven doubled. Patty's like, Jesus Christ, Reese, you
Wait,
have
wait,
to
Breathe,
wait.
fuck up.
Sharky,
breathe.
your birthday's 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
So's my,
I was a 10-month baby when 10-month babies were not cool.
my,
Here
my
they're
Joey
everywhere.
is
Okay.
7-Eleven. His birthday's tomorrow.
And now you see, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you always wondered why? Like,
Okay. Well,
well,
happy.
that kind of helps. Like, you're more than welcome at
Okay,
my
so
place.
it's
Believe me.
Buzzachino's birthday. It's your birth. It's your birthday tomorrow, then, Sharky. Is that what you're saying? Sharky,
No, Monday.
is it?
Me and my dad.
Okay.
Dad's a 50. I'm a 73 model.
Okay. Well, happy birthday to you on Monday.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
so
Happy birthday on
everybody
Monday.
in right now and say happy birthday to Buzzachino. Ready? Let's do this. Happy birthday to
birthday.
you.
Hey,
Birthday.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Buzzachino.
Hey, Buzzino. I'm trying
Just
to sing
left the
with you,
whole
buddy.
verse out. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for
Stop.
somebody to join in to help me with that damn.
Yeah, but did you see how it flowed? It flowed there, backwards and forwards between the people. That was cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I
Thank
tried.
you.
Birthdays all along.
Anyway, with that, thank you for having me up, Patrick. Nice to meet you, Sandy and Teresa. Nice to see you as always, Tom, my brother.
Yeah, my
Loads of love
brother.
to everyone in the chat, and that's where I'll be sitting for now until I have to go and do what I've got to do. Thank you.
Yeah, sounds good, brother. All right.
And as
Have
always,
fun,
Yeah,
man.
stay
Next time.
groovy.
Have a good
have a
night.
good
Thank
night.
you. It was
Thanks a
nice
lot,
to meet
Buzz.
you.
And we're gonna give
Oh,
Redacted one
Redacted
more
is
chance.
back.
What's up? Are you there? Are you there? I guess not.
Who?
I guess they're not there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Is
why.
Teresa here?
Yeah,
She didn't
Teresa.
say goodbye. That's why I was surprised.
I'm here.
Okay, she's there.
Okay, let's
You know what?
into these Mandela effects.
Yeah, we better
Shark,
before I start getting tired. Sandy knows all about that.
I would suggest you do Teresa's, the ones that say Teresa on it first, just in case she falls asleep.
I
And she's
I
gotta go.
also Patrick,
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
hear me? Patrick.
We
He's
can hear
saying
you.
yes,
yes.
Teresa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also take high blood pressure medication and it knocks me out when I take it. I take it at nighttime.
Oh, really?
Right, Sandy?
Hmm.
Yeah, I take it. I have high blood pressure. I didn't know it until back in November. This
What
is
do
Yeah,
they?
really weird.
I told
What
the
do they have you
VA
on?
to
Mm-hmm.
go suck it basically when they told me I had that stuff. They gave me some like calm down pills that did not help, and they told me I was fixing to fucking die, and that was like fucking 12 years ago. And then I had to sign this thing, and evidently, I mean, I wasn't going to be with the Hot Springs Clinic anymore. And then so I went to get some more. They had taken away the totally addictive medicines, which I'd already gotten off on my own because of dying in my sleep, and it was left the gabapentin, and so I went
Oh, I
to
hate
like
that stuff.
reorder that crap, and it was like, yeah, you're not with us anymore, so you're gonna have to go back. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm not with you anymore? It's like, yeah, when you live and we're freaking out, you signed this waiver that said that the doctor's released. I felt like a prisoner, and that's why I left, and that's why my blood pressure was up, because I had never been held captive like I was and felt inside that damn clinic. And I'm like, my car's right outside. There's doors. They get these weird doors that shut and stuff. And I tried to do their thing. And I took their fucking little pills. And I sat there. And they're like, but you know what happened? And you know what I realized? My fucking heart was not in the same damn place. No damn one of these fuckers didn't recognize what the hell I was going through. And they're trying to give me some damn pills when it's due to an anatomy change. And I ain't even supposed to be here today. And so that's what kind of, in a funny way, I try to think back and go, yeah, yep, 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 yep,
Okay.
yep, yep, yep.
Uh,
Remember that, yep, 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 yep.
so
Mm-hmm.
we're
On
gonna get
Sesame
into
Street,
the
yep, 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 yep.
Mandela effect now. I apologize, you guys. So let's get into this Mandela effect. The first one I have is have any of you guys heard of the name Cooties?
Yeah,
The
cooties.
game
Oh yeah,
Cootie the game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a little slinky looking bug.
What is the Mandela effect in this? Anybody
Wait,
know?
I don't. I thought it was COODIES. Cooties.
Patrick, are you on the computer?
Yeah.
Because you can present the actual slides on the screen by
Oh,
sharing
he
the
Yeah,
doesn't know how to
screen.
present?
I don't know
No.
how to. I don't know how to do
Oh
that.
no.
I have them
Sorry.
on my phone, but I don't have all that stuff on my computer on my
Oh, no, you
laptop.
don't. It's in StreamYard. There's a button on StreamYard,
Sandy,
bottom
can he
left.
allow you to present?
Teresa, I can't present them on my phone.
Oh.
So in StreamYard, there's a button
Don't.
on the bottom that says share your screen. You see share your screen?
Oh yeah, I know how to do all that, but I don't have the links on my. I have the links on my phone, but not on my laptop. I don't know how to get the
Oh,
links
well,
off
how
of
do
the
I get
lap
them to your
or
laptop?
onto.
I could send them to your lap. Is there
I don't know.
is there a
I
way I
don't
can
know
send it to your
how.
laptop?
I don't know because I didn't register. I don't have my email registered on my laptop. I have my email on my phone.
Do
So
you have
how?
Messenger on the laptop?
Um. Yeah, I think I can get to Facebook on here. Yeah, I think I can get to.
I'll send them to you on
Let me
Messenger because
see.
that's how I usually send them. I don't usually send them.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
I didn't think of this. Messenger.
there we go.
Where
Patty,
is Facebook?
have you let them know what happened with your
I
stream
usually put
tonight and how
the only
I
thing
sent you a picture
I
of your stream
is
came
I
up
saw.
showing you I was 17 minutes late of a 4 hour stream, but it was a year ago and you're supposed to come on like at 10 o'clock tonight, but it hadn't happened yet and it fucked me up and I didn't know where the hell I was for about an hour.
That's right.
Did you tell them about that? This is the kind
No,
of crap
no.
that I
Tell them
go
what.
through.
Tell.
Yeah, I was like, I saw earlier, like, because you know, it's usually like an hour or two. You'll put up a thing, you know, or maybe you'll write me and say, hey, I put up a thing because I missed it or something. But it was like a thing came up about like it's 11 1123 1123 here and like about 8 hours ago, a thing came up saying Patty's gonna be on live tonight at 10 o'clock. And I think me and him are on the same timeline. You know, the hours are still the same, right? 10 o'clock for me is 10 o'clock for him. And so I'm waiting around, and I'm on here, and I'm on there, and I'm doing stuff, and I'm kind of blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I go back to my phone, and it's like there's Patty Stream, and I'm like, shit, he's on live, and I click it, and it says ended 17 minutes ago. I'm like, 17 minutes ago, and I click on it because I don't even recognize the picture because somehow Patty was able to make himself put like some sort of a military picture in there, and he in his face was merged with Rambo's hair and some other dude on the side, like a military thing. And I'm like, Patty has never been that good at making that's some Gypsy Road stuff that he's gotten really good at. You know, it's like Patty could never. And when I clicked on it, it says 17 minutes ago, and I was like, well, what the fuck, man? And so I wrote Patty, and he didn't realize what I was talking about.
Uh,
And I had taken a picture, and I'm like, when I clicked on this thing, it said ended 17 minutes ago. But on a video of other videos next to on a screenshot, it says 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, cooking videos or something like that. And under that, with his, it says 1 year ago. So it was like a year ago plus 17 minutes plus some. And I didn't even, it's 4 hours long. I have not listened to it, but it just happened tonight. And I'm like, what the hell? So I got confused and I was like, Patty, man, did I miss your stream? And he's like, no, I'm going on at 10. I'm like, well, what the hell is going on here? You know, it looks like, this thing's saying you went on and ended 17 minutes ago, but this video you made was over a year ago, and I'm like, this is the kind of crap we deal with, and I don't even know how to get around, but I thought it was funny, and so I'm glad y'all are able to experience it with me telling it here,
mhm.
because I've
uh,
got no clue.
Before you get started, Patrick, Redacted is back, and
Yeah.
he says to let him in. That is redacted. Is oh, the one that I can't find. Where's his name in the chat? I'm losing it here. Oh, YOLO 3000.
Oh, Buzz saw it too. Buzz wrote. He said he saw it too. Rambo Patty. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
So redacted is YOLO 3000.
Wait, what?
YOLO
Redacted is
3000
three
is in the
three.
chat saying, please let me in. I am redacted.
Oh, well, I don't know who.
Is Patrick frozen?
Jesus Christ, he probably is.
Yeah, he just got kicked out.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm like, he's sitting in one
Oh
spot
my
quite
God!
quite a long
That's what I'm
time.
saying. We are straight up in our own little bubbles, and that's why Teresa can't hear you half the time, and she's going, "Wait, what the hell are you saying?" And you're like, "I've been here the entire time." Because the bubbles don't resonate the same way, so the frequencies don't come in as the little skipping stones go across the fucking water. Oh my God! It's like Skip, I'm here, Skip, I'm here, Skip, but on them it's like I'm here, Skip, I'm here, Skip. Bink, 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 all the way across the fucking pond, man. Oh, what a weird place to be in. This is fascinating. It's totally fascinating. All I can do is laugh. All I know to do is laugh, because if I don't laugh, I will totally cry.
Teresa, are you still with us?
Heidi
So
says, lost
Patrick says,
internet.
yep, you can read
Sorry, go
it.
ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, he lost it. Internet.
Teresa, are
Couple
you
minutes or
there?
something. Teresa.
If I had known that he was going to use his phone for
Yes,
the images, you're
I'm
there,
still
okay.
here.
I would have done a test run with him before we went live, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't know why my phone was acting up, but my tablet's working fine.
Maybe
You,
it's those solar flares. You want to tell them about solar flares?
No.
you want me to tell you
No.
about some personal Mandela effects?
Okay.
Sure.
The other day, a couple of days ago, I was on. Who was I on with? I was on with Ken, I believe. I had to get off the stream because it was like an emergency kind of thing. I was like, "What? Well, okay, my friend's calling me," and it was like at 11 o'clock at night or something, right? So I was like, "Man, I've got this call." It might have been Algos. I don't know. It was Algo or Ken. And I got off and I answered, but I didn't get it in time. And then all of a sudden, my other friend started calling me. Jason started calling me, and my other friend that had been calling me, her last name used to be DUCK now, but used to be DUCT where I knew her from. I can't hear nothing. Am I dead?
Sandy got the StreamYard bug. You guys need to check the back stage, Patrick. She gets kicked out around this time. Okay?
Yeah, I couldn't hear nothing. I was in the middle of a
Yeah.
little bit
No,
of
I'm
a
saying is
story.
Sandy gets the StreamYard bug around this time. She'll be
Oh,
coming
okay,
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
11:30. Okay.
Check the backstage, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm watching. Um, so
Sharky, go
yeah,
ahead. Finish your story.
that's
Doritos.
one reason why
Oh,
I don't share a lot of do share screens because I lose internet that way. I don't have fast enough internet to do it.
yeah.
I guess I don't.
So, but you can hear me, Teresa?
Yeah,
Wait a
I mean,
minute.
y'all could hear.
Is
Could y'all hear
Is
my?
Shardican on a computer?
No, I'm on
what?
my phone and a small tablet. I don't have a
Oh,
computer.
okay. Because you can
That's
only share a screen on a computer. You can't do it on a tablet or a phone.
yeah. I'm older school, I guess. Along with being
I
totally old school. Um,
I can try one more time, see if it works.
for what?
Or try to share a screen, because otherwise we can't show anything. Because I have
What
to,
was that? Other than the things
huh?
I showed Patty, I don't know what was going to be shown. Which I think that was a different thing I was talking about. Anyhow, what I'm trying to get to is the other night I had distractions. You know when distractions come up when you're talking to people and you got a lot of good stuff going on, all of a sudden there's these distractions happen.
Mm-hmm.
In 1 minute time, I had two of the only people I ever really talk to anymore. Contact me in 1 minute and then another minute, all at the same night. And I'd left and got on there, and what I found out is one is looking at buying a 350 fucking $1,000 house or some shit. And I'm like, man, so is your wife that used to twirl the things in band and stuff, the twirler in the band in the high school and whatnot, 2 years older than me, and she works to make the flying monkeys at NCTR out there at the Arsenal and stuff that nobody talks about. And all that shit and messing with the mosquitoes' DNA and all this shit. And I'm like, so did y'all just where are y'all moving to? And he's like, oh no, we've been divorced for a year. And I'm like, a
What?
fucking year? Like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Like, oh yeah, because he had gotten his 100% from the VA and all this shit. Evidently, they've been divorced for a damn year. And so that was a timeline shift. And I'm talking to my other friend that called me. And I'm telling her, man, I was like, Jason just told me he was fucking been divorced for a year. She's like, that boy's married. He ain't been divorced in no year. I'm like, yeah, he's telling me he's been divorced here. So she remembered what I was remembering, and my friend is like saying, man, I've been divorced from her for a year. And that's some weird shit that I go through. And, what do you do with that? I don't know. Try to move on and and then if I try to make past memories with telling him this kind of stuff, is he even going to remember what the hell was going on? Because I've got two different people that are not affected, telling me two different things. I'm the only one here trying to make any kind of logical sense of this shit, and I can't get no logic out of it. You know. Anyhow, sorry. It's a kind of a funny thing to me. I laugh at it. But did y'all hear all that?
It's okay.
Do you feel
Yeah,
the
I heard it.
frustration of trying to live day
Okay,
by day?
so
I mean, I know y'all do, but it's just kind of a funny thing. So just
You're going to click on the first one. Click on the one with the two bugs on the left. I didn't even realize you didn't know. You've never done this before. I would have done a run through before we went live. I'm sorry, Patrick. So you click on the first one, and it should make it full screen.
no, that's fine.
And
My
then,
computer runs so slow. I didn't know we were gonna. I was just gonna show them on my phone. Okay, so now
I
what?
wouldn't be able to read
Okay,
them.
hit the
Now
tab
you
there.
usually read them. So, guys, in October
Okay, so you
2019.
gotta go
I
back
can
and read
read
that
it.
first one.
Hello.
All right, Teresa can read it. There we go.
Go
Go ahead,
back.
Teresa.
Go back to. Is that the first one or is this one?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
start it there. It's fine.
I actually can read it because
This
I'm
is the
on
first one.
my tablet. It's a lot bigger than a phone. Remember?
Okay, that's right, Teresa. Go ahead. You read it, Teresa.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger. So this is a rewind. Sandy, Teresa, I'm in the purple and Sandy's in the pink, and that'll make sense in a minute here. In October 2019, I found a Mandela Effect with a children's game that has a few more oddities about it, and we want to ask you. Okay, now you can go on to the next slide. Thank you, Patrick. We call it slide or next
Yep.
page. There you go. Now you got the idea. That's what we do. We always say next. Okay, please tell
Okay.
me the name of the children's game that you remember. Begins with the C. Sharky,
So, guys, in the chat, let us know
Cooties.
what you say the name of this is.
what's the name of it,
Is that how I
Sharky?
said it a while ago? Cooties. Is that how I said it a while ago?
You can say it out
Cooties.
loud if you want. We're seeing what you remember.
Well, I'm saying it. I thought, is that how I said it a while ago? Cooties?
Yeah, you can
Cooties?
say it. You can say it if you want to say it. Go ahead.
Yes, he said it. He said it, Teresa.
I said it like 4 times. I'm like getting confused here.
Sorry.
Maybe it's a time delay. Might be a time delay. I'm sorry.
What is the chat saying? What's the chat saying?
The chat hasn't said anything yet.
Oh, Lord.
The
Well,
chat's talking about all different stuff. They're not
All
used
right, well,
to
let's
doing
move
this
on.
with us.
Let's move on then. Okay, next slide, please, Patrick.
I never had that game either. I thought it was, but I was too old for it. So,
Jeff remembers Cooties with an S.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
It's coming.
See it yet?
It's just, there you go. You got it. I remember Cooties with an S, but the game has always been Cootie. And I found this and I was like, no way.
And
Crunchy remembers Cooties as well.
Is this tripping you out, Sharky?
No, but I don't doubt it because I'm just like, oh my god, this place, So I think it's funny.
Cootie sounds so weird.
It was always totally Cooties. Yeah, Cooties.
Oh, I know.
Totally.
Yeah, I know.
I love that purple box on the top right. Cootie is all the way to the left with a big blank spot on the side where their S should be.
Yeah, like it should be there. It's like it vanished.
Yeah.
Kind of like Back to the Future with that picture. Vanished out of reality.
Y'all ever think that we were all from different time? Well, which I do believe we're all from different timelines.
I do. I believe we're all from different timelines.
Every one of the Earths were destroyed, and somehow, if the AI or God or Source or something came back and tried to recreate us because we had something special in us.
Yes. Yes.
That's what happened, and they put us all here. and
we were saved.
But we're raptured or something else, and along the way, because we moved. We did move, fucking crazy amount of space in what they call the spiral, right? And the black hole. And we're like, I was literally over here. I know my Mars was before Earth, closer to the sun. Now it's behind. Not a lot of people know that. I think Fizzy actually remembered that. Years ago. I know. There's a couple of people that do remember that. That's what I'm saying. We're not all from the same, but we are here, and it's like they're trying to recreate us to find whatever the soul, the spirit is, the God particle, whatever is inside us that can create. It's like when we dream and we create, right? And so there's something in us that is a natural gift that needs to be, for them, harnessed. That for us it's just natural. We don't try to harness it. We're not trying to, we accept our fate. We're here, then we're there, and we're not, or we're here, there, we're there, and it's all in our minds, a balance beam. We come in and we just play. It's a playground, and that's how we see this place. But for them, it's something odd and something different, and maybe we were lost along the way, and so they come back and they try to recreate us, and then it's like they don't get everything right, but they got a lot of us gathered up, and we're going in our minds, going in our own little bubbles of ponds or whatever the fuck we are on these spaceships or whatever the hell's going on. We're going, yeah, that's it, but that's not how it was. And they're trying to figure us all out and put us into one big stream because we were never in one big stream. But you can't combine things. It's like trying to put your fingers together and trying to get them exactly right. You're always going to have spaces. But we're the only ones that are sitting around going, yeah, what the hell are these weirdos? I can sit outside Walmart and watch 13 people go in, 13 people come out. 13 people go in, 13 go in, and you walk into a Dollar General. There's 4 cars out there, and you walk in, it's totally packed. You know, it's a clown world. It's a movie-based, imitationalized realms of what used to be what I call a realm, and it is messed up, and it's glitching the fuck out. And what are
Yeah,
we? We
there
are the
may be
glitches.
only a few of us here. You know, okay,
We are the
let's get
glitches.
back on here. Yeah,
Sorry,
but
Patty.
there may be
I
only
go
a
off.
few of us here that have consciousness. The rest are like some just here to
NPCs.
Yes, totally.
yeah, kind of
Oh,
The
have you
entire.
guys
they're
ever
here
been somewhere you
they're
felt
here
like
to
somebody
play
was
a role.
watching you, like trying to see what you were going to do next? And it always seems like when you turn the corner, they were right there. I swear I've had that happen to me where I felt like I was being followed,
Well, yeah,
but
that's
not
where
like in my face. Yeah, it's
you
weird.
ever realize.
They're like all here to play a role, so we don't lose our fucking minds totally
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
moved somewhere else, and we're the
Now.
only real consciousness is actually here. And
Yeah.
if we knew the real thing, we have to be introduced slowly to who we are because we've been slaved for so long that we can't just bounce right out of who we really are real fast because we'd lose it.
I feel out of
Yeah.
place. Like when I'm somewhere, I feel like I shouldn't be there. It's like everybody else is there, but I just don't feel like I belong. And it's been like that a
Well,
long time.
that's because we are still trying to get out of the socks in the dryer.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, you put a certain amount of socks in the dryer, and there's always one missing. Where the fuck did that damn thing go? You put your keys down. Where does that go? And then you're like, should I look in the refrigerator? No, you know, I've had this shit happen so fucking weird that, you know, I had a big wad of keys, and I went to town, and I come back, and I had checked, I had changed pants, and I had to use my spare key out of my wallet, and I come back, and I'm like, all right, I'm digging shit out of my pants, and there's my big wad of keys right there, back into my pants. I'm like, and I get the spare key going. Now I know I checked, and I went to town, and I bought all this shit, and I should have been able to fill literally a wad of keys in my front pocket on my leg. No, it's like it's there. You
It's
know,
like somebody's messing with you. Somebody's messing with us.
The extra bottle of ketchup or the extra thing or something that you thought you was going to give but you didn't, but then all of a sudden it's there and you're like, wow, man, I really need that. Like,
Sandy,
I wanted to take the Nestea plunge, and damn sure did we do it. Remember that? Take the Nestea plunge. Woo! We
Sandy,
fucking did that shit.
real quick.
Yes.
Sandy.
Yes.
Do you remember somebody had told the story about that they had an ice cream and the next time they went in the refrigerator, they had double the ice cream? Who was it that told that story? You remember?
No.
It was like it multiplied.
I don't remember, honestly.
It was really weird. I can't remember who it was.
Who told it.
Somebody told a story where they had one ice cream, like a gallon of ice cream in the refrigerator. And it was they only bought 1 gallon, and then we went in there another day or something, and then there were 2 of them in there. It was great, right, Sandy? Remember?
Yeah, I remember the story. I just don't remember who told it.
I know, it was so bizarre, and I was like, "How the hell could it multiplied?" It's not like somebody went out and bought another one, but it was crazy. There ended up being two in there. Like one of them came from another timeline and said, "Nope, I'm
I
coming over
think
to this timeline." It was weird.
Yes.
I think we need to
Yes.
start writing. We need to all keep logs on our daily activities. So when a new one of us jumps in our body,
Hmm.
we will be familiar with what's going on.
Hmm.
Well,
Do you
I'll
want me
tell
to
you this.
continue the Mandela Effect thing?
I want to show you
I'm starting
this
to get
I
tired.
saw yesterday. All right, nobody's
Yeah,
going to
let's
understand
go
this.
back. Let's get on back onto this so we can finish up.
Yeah, I'm
These
starting
guys got
to.
these guys got a button soon here, Sharky.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So
hang on,
can you
guys, really
Well, I'm
hard. I
just
am.
trying to show you that this little
What is
tool I
that?
use changed. It's got an entire hole in the middle of it. See the hole?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what that hole now is used for is, and this part turns top, but that's used to put a stick in the middle and turn it because it's such a tiny screw thing. I use this thing every day to clean up my pipe.
Oh,
Hole was
that's
never there.
smart. That's
Hole was
smart.
never there. Yeah, hole was never there. This thing did turn at the top, but the hole was not there. I've used this sucker for 3 fucking
Oh
years.
my god! And the hole
That
just
hole
magically
was
appeared.
not there, and it makes sense to me because I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, if I was going to use it as an actual tool, because it's got a little square head on the bottom, like a little miniaturized, like you got to get into your
Yeah.
glasses or something weird like that, Um,
Hmm.
then you could poke something in the middle and actually twist around. It makes sense. It needed that to begin with,
Sharky.
and now it's here, but it never had been here. Sorry, Patty. I
Wow.
know you're getting
Patrick,
aggravated at me.
Patty,
Patty's
can we
getting
get back
Patrick,
to
I'm
aggravated
going
at
to
me.
the?
tell you. Wait, no, I need to
Yes.
let Patrick know that with your camera on, it's going to be your camera off is best when you're presenting. Let's put it that way. It uses less of
Okay.
the memory.
Cool.
Who,
All right,
me
I'm
or
ready for the
Patty?
next. I'm ready for the next slide,
So Sharky, if you can
please.
hold on when we're done with this, these guys are gonna go and I'm gonna continue
Yeah, I'm
the
starting to get tired, guys. Oh crap!
I'm gonna
Oh,
continue the live
we
stream.
just lost
So
Sharky.
yeah,
Oh, did you put him in the backstage?
Aw.
no, he just
Oh,
left.
okay.
Aw.
Can we move on? Hey,
Yeah, I'm
Crunchy
trying.
Uh,
Bee.
I told you the
Sandy, look,
computer
he's here.
unschool. I ain't got a rocking computer here.
There he
You
is.
can move
But
on
Hey,
to
Crunchy.
Hey,
if you want
hey,
Crunchy.
to.
Crunchy.
Nice to meet you.
Good to talk to
All
you
right.
Welcome
all.
back,
Except in the
Sharky.
chat.
I did have one thing to say. If and
Uh huh.
brought it up about the keys, and it brought up a memory one time. I went over to a friend's house, and we were hanging out, and I don't. You can blame it on this. He blamed it on it, but we were smoking a little weed, and he was looking for his keys because he had to go and he had to do something. He was looking for his keys, and he's like, "Where the heck are my keys?" And so he had this like binder beeper or whatever that he could click and make it like make sound. And his keys were in my pocket, and I didn't realize it. Like he's like, "Are you sitting on my keys?" And like I got up. I'm like, "No, what?" I checked my pockets. He's like, "Why are your keys?" I'm like, "I'm not. I don't know." Like
That's
I did
weird.
not. I swear I have no memory of like. He's like, you must just be high, and you must have just picked them up thinking they were yours. But they had like all these different like key chains and stuff, and I'm like, there's no way that I could mistake his
That's
keys for mine. And
that is crazy.
and I was like, so where are my keys? And then I left my keys in the car. They were in there. I'm like, this is so weird. Like I know that, but this same guy also told me, I guess we're just drunk. One time we went to a family wedding, and we were smoking a cigarette. He asked me for a cigarette. He didn't have any cigarettes. I had one beer, okay, and he had obviously had more than one, but I had one beer, and he asked me for a cigarette. So I gave him a cigarette, and we're out there talking on the balcony, and we're looking at the stars, and start telling him about the UFOs and stuff. And it's like 15 minutes smoking another thing. I'm like, didn't you already smoke that cigarette? And it's the same brand that I gave him. And he's like looking at it, and he's like kind of confused. He's like, yeah. He's like, I guess we're just drunk. I don't know. Just brushed it off. I'm like, dude, no, like 15 minutes ago you smoked that cigarette. I did not give you another one, right? He's like, no, I don't know. Just shut up over there. We're just drunk. Shut up. Like, no, dude, I've had one beer. I gave you one cigarette. There's no way you are still smoking that cigarette. 15 minutes later, you smoked it. I remember. We both remember. Anyways, you can go on with your slideshow.
That is
That's all I
crazy,
got.
though. I know what you mean. Like, my keys are completely different from Joey's, and there's no way I could confuse the two. That's crazy. That's crazy that ended up in your pocket like that with all the keychains and stuff. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't
That
know.
is a
I remember taking my keys out of the car, but I wouldn't. I don't know. Who knows? But it's these things. It's like they're the glitches in the matrix. They're exactly the same as Mandela effects. They're just personal and like immediate.
yeah.
It has to do with their memory. But people separate them for some reason, and I don't see why they should be separated just because one's a personal Mandela effect. It's called a glitch in the matrix, and one's called a Mandela effect because it's universal. You know.
True.
Anyways,
All
I
right.
am curious. I do remember these being called cuties. And does it? The O's are connected now, aren't they? Hmm.
There's a lot connected, but there's much more to this that we. Here's the thing. Teresa found this in 2019, and back then I didn't make graphics. I make the graphics now. It makes them much easier to look at instead of like image and one at a time. And I'm like, what I've been doing is I've been going back to the older stuff that people haven't even seen because it's been so long, and
Yeah.
making graphics. And when I went to find some residue today, we found more stuff. So this is brand new. No one's seen the new stuff, and well, we'll see. You'll see when we go on. So this is the current reality, guys. It's always been Cootie, and it was always Cooties for us, always with an S. Go ahead, Patrick. You can go to the next slide. We're gonna hit the residue now. So I do the current reality in red, and the residue is in green, because sometimes our residue changes on us. And that's why I highlight everything. So all of this stuff is cooties. People selling cooties games. Right next to the image it says cootie. I don't know. I've sold on eBay before. When I sell something, I'm looking at the item. I'm going to write everything the way I see it. And they're just writing cooties. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be like, I remember in school we used to run around going, you got the cooties, you got the cooties. I just don't know. Now I know you got it. Would scream cooties. Okay, go on. Do you want me to go?
You can go on. Yeah. We can just go through these really quick. I think there's 3 or 4 slides of residue. So this one,
Cooties.
the top and the bottom left are both the Smithsonian saying a brief history of cooties, and it shows the cooties game is cooties. Vintage. It's a little small.
Didn't
1949, I think, vintage cooties game. Go ahead, Patrick. Yes, I can, Sharky. What's happening? Is there 2 Sharkies? There's a
I
T-shirt
see.
that says "Cooties."
I see one Sharky.
I see Sharky here being very quiet, and then I see Sharky talking in the chat.
Well, it looks like he's
Wait,
typing something.
am I on? Am I on? Y'all
Yes,
hear me?
Yeah,
you're
you're
on.
there.
You've
What
been on
the
this whole
fuck,
time.
man? No, no, no. I was looking down and it was a line. Like the line on the bottom there, but it was a big line, and I was like kind of on the bottom, said you're in
You
backstage.
know what it is, Sharky? You were typing, and the keyboard was covering you.
I guess so. I mean, this is kind of stupid. Okay, so okay, yeah. So I'm here, and that's nice. So yeah, thanks, y'all. I stay confused. Believe me, I do stay confused, and
It's
only y'all
okay.
can understand that amount of confusion that I go through because
This
y'all
is
go
funny.
through it too. Oh my God, that's why it's so funny here. You know, it's just like, oh Lord,
I
I
thought it
could
was funny,
barely,
Sharky.
I
You
could.
wrote "I'm backstage," and I'm like, oh, maybe there is that much of a delay in the chat because you're already here and you said you were backstage, and I'm like, oh, it's a delay in the chat. No,
I
you
don't
just
think he
thought you were
realized he was
backstage.
alive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was going through, and I was
I tell you,
like,
tonight has been
well,
one
I just got.
weird night. Just everything is like weird.
Okay.
All right, so
We're about to get to the
back
new
to
stuff.
okay, back to
Yeah.
the cooties.
More residue.
Okay, so I can hit the button.
Yep.
Yes.
Who
Just a
made
lot
the
of
shirt, by
residue,
the
just to
way? Just
show.
somebody made.
You want me to
Okay,
read
so
this one,
now we're to the
Sandy?
new stuff. Teresa, yes, you can read it.
Okay. While looking for some fresh residue for my 2019 find, Sandy and I came across some things which are new to us. Starting with the giant statue located at the Shenandoah Caverns in Virginia. Oh, it's so cute.
It is cute.
Is that his tongue coming out? Do you guys remember the tongue coming out like that? I don't. At
I
least
Is
on
that
don't.
his
the
I
tongue?
don't
game
remember that.
piece I've seen from a,
It's not a
a
tongue. It's
different
like an
game.
antenna. I don't remember it.
You mean under his
From the
mouth?
bottom there?
I don't
Yeah.
remember
What
that.
is that?
No. Mm-mm.
All
I
that.
don't remember that. I
Yeah.
remember the antennas.
Yeah, the antennas,
Uh-uh.
but he didn't have
Oh.
anything there on the bottom.
I
Yeah.
feel like I can remember the commercial barely though. I remember, wasn't there kids like yelling "cooties"?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm
Yes.
curious
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
to see
I
the
watch a
commercial.
lot of
Hmm.
commercial vaults. I've seen
yeah.
it
This
recently.
bug,
I lost audio.
and
I'm gonna
that's
leave
the
and come
first
back.
thing I recognized. I didn't even recognize the game. I don't even know the game at all, but I recognized this bug. And when started this thing in backstage, I was telling the girls, I know the bug. I've seen the bug plenty of places. I just thought the bug was
Hmm.
from a game, but I know that bug never had that thing on its face.
Yeah. We lost Punchy.
What's that? A goatee?
Okay,
It's
so
an antenna.
you gonna read the
I
rest
just
of it?
put it.
Kind
I
of
just
like
put it
what
on my
Sharky,
TV because
kind
I
of like
All
figured
what
right,
you
all right.
got. Sharky, kind of like yours.
yeah, it looks like a little J on it. I can't see it here. I put it on here and I can see it bigger because it's a fucking damn TV. And I'm like, is that a damn goatee? No, cooties never had no goatees. Why in the hell would a
Nope.
cootie have a goatee? Um,
All
I
right,
did
Teresa,
think
go
they had
ahead.
antennas, not ears. Oh
Apparently,
shit.
this statue was made for a float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade sometime in the 1970s and was moved to its current location in 2016. Not an enemy,
Bullshit.
just interesting.
Bullshit. That's a float. Is that
That was
so? Is
on a
that
float.
a
I
float
don't
has
care.
air in it, right? Like it's
No, that's a
or is
balloon.
that So a float would be a balloon. It lasts there
No, no,
from
no,
the
Mm-hmm.
no, no.
70s till.
No, no. The air one is a balloon. A float is one of those things that they drive down the street.
Yeah, but I thought
Oh,
they
well,
had
people
air in
sit
them
inside of
too.
him. Yeah.
No, this was they had like a Hasbro or Milton Bradley, I think it was. A Milton
Oh.
Bradley float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. They had all these different kids games, and one of them was this in the
Oh, man.
1970s.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm probably getting a word.
We
Yeah.
I
also
thought.
find it a little strange that a game named Cootie already existed. It would have made more sense for the game we know to have been called Cooties, since Cootie was already taken. That's interesting,
So this
Sandy.
game, Cootie, was invented a little bit before Cooties, or
Uh-huh.
well, the new Cootie that we know. And so why would they name it the same thing as something that already exists? They should have made it Cooties, like we remember. Go ahead,
Well, I
Teresa.
thought I was seeing pills on the side of that thing, on the layer down. Like, where's that other picture? Before that, or before this picture?
Oh, that's an older game called Cootie.
Yeah, but I thought I was seeing like pills, like how pills used to be yellow and green or blue and red,
Those are
or
that game. Those are the Cooties. In that game, it looks like
Pills?
little pill bugs.
do
They're
you see little
they're
What?
they're
pills?
pill bugs.
On
Yeah,
do you see the little pills? So
those are
Hmm.
the game pieces.
yeah, does
And
that
notice
tell
they're blue,
you?
Sandy. Notice they're blue.
Yes, it's the game pieces. Yes.
Yeah, red, blue pill, and
Huh.
then you
You're
got
gonna
the
take the red pill or you're gonna or
The
the blue
follow
pill?
Yellow Brick Road, kind of in there.
Oh, I see what
There's
you're
a
saying. I
mountain.
got you.
What's the mountain?
Look
What's
at the
the
red and the
trees?
blue.
What's the background? What's the cloud? What the crap is going on
Yeah,
in that
yeah, that
thing?
cover looks really weird with
That's
fire. It
fucking
looks like
strange,
That looks
man.
bombs
like the
spinning around.
background of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell are we looking at here? That's what when I put on
Whoa.
TV, so I can see the stuff. So.
That's
Anyhow,
creepy, Sandy. That's a creepy cover. That one on the right.
I'd say pay attention to that because that's
Yeah,
got some other crap in there for
if
sure.
it's a game, why
Look,
do they have all
looks
this
Illuminati.
destruction? It looks like a war. There looks like a couple guys standing there with a cannon. It looks like
That
some
one's
sort
creepy.
of these are
Yeah.
bullet
You see 'em?
cases.
Yeah, cannon dudes.
See
Yeah.
the army guys right here. Here's Chinese
Yes,
army
Yeah.
guy. Can you see my pointer?
Bayonet.
I can see
Can
it.
you guys?
Yes, on my big TV, Patty. Yeah. What the hell is going on in this
There's
picture of
see the
a
army
game?
army guys right here. They're
Yeah.
You
like
see the
That's
lightning?
good.
You
these are
remember
Japanese over
Thor
here.
and the girl, and they hold that weapon in the movie like a lightning
I'm
bolt.
gonna have
Look
to
at the lightning bolt
research this
right there.
game.
There's a lot of shit in that damn fucking picture, man. Like, what the hell are they trying to show here, man? Oh my
It's a
god.
message. It's a message.
Yeah, it is totally yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
night,
gonna have to
Zeppelin.
look into this game.
Lost Crunchy again.
Yeah, thank
Lost
you.
Crunchy
That's
again.
pretty damn
Oh,
interesting right there.
search
Like,
the.
Okay. Should we move on?
You did your
yeah,
research
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Mandela effect. Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Can
can
you hear
barely,
me?
Patty. Barely, Patty.
Can you hear me
Oh my
now?
god. Yes.
No.
So much better.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm saying I was just saying I want to look into this game more because this is showing what the hell is this game about? Did you research that? Or just you researching the name?
Yep.
No, I was just
I mean, did
researching the
you?
name.
Yeah. Okay. Because they got this
I was
Japanese
just
guy up
comparing the
here
fact
with
that this came out. I was just comparing the fact that this came out around the same time as what we remember as Cooties. Why would
Still
they make their
creepy.
game the exact same name? That's weird.
And
Another
and why
game
is it?
Yeah,
version.
It's
yeah.
the junior version. It's not
Uh,
even the grown
okay,
up
go
version.
ahead, read this. On with the show.
Another
Oh
game
my
version
God!
we have
Somebody
never
shoot me.
seen before. Cootie House, the party game for 8. Have you ever heard of this? That's
Uh
crazy. I've never heard of this one.
When we
uh
researched this originally, we never saw this.
No.
Cootie House for up to 8 players.
Nope. Look at
I've
this.
never heard of this.
Uh,
Has
the
anyone in
party
the
game
chat
for
ever heard of
yeah.
this?
No.
No, no, not me. They look like
Mm-mm.
fucking big ass ants.
Well, a butterfly is what I knew had that little stringy curled up thing at the bottom. A butterfly had that,
I love
not a
butterflies.
cricket. They would, it's
And
like some kind of,
actually, the old design was after the Jerusalem grasshopper or cricket.
yeah.
They look just like that,
Y'all,
except uglier.
this is going back, and not a lot are going to recall
I
this,
remember
but do you remember? And there is
figurines.
residue out there for when a bee had the stinger on the head. Do y'all remember
What?
a bee having the stinger on the head, not on the butt?
No. Are you
My friend
serious?
my friend Jen Dims did years ago, and I was like, I think I made a little video on it. But I remember when bees, they would literally poke into you, and you you pull them out, but the stinger would come out, and so it was in their head, and they would die. But now it's in their butt, and so
Huh.
some of the bees,
Interesting.
you pull out the stingers in the ass, and so it went from the head to the ass. But in the Marine Corps, in college, we were
Okay,
told to
we're
squeeze the
taking.
grape. I'm aggravating Patty tonight, definitely. I'm sorry, Patty.
Another thing I noticed, the letters are
We
filled
just gotta
in.
get through this here.
We do not remember them filled in when we covered this back then. And it affects all their games from their designer. So Sandy's talking about how the letters are now filled in, and they definitely were not like that. See them in yellow? Finally, do you
And
remember
we see
Giant
this as a
Cootie?
pattern in the Mandela Effect.
Yeah. Existing, we do not have memory of this. Giant Cootie.
Wait until you see this, guys.
It's
Giant Cootie.
crazy.
Wait till you see this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working it.
Not
Wow.
only was this a giant version of the original game, but it was also a coin bank. Do you remember this? Nope.
Oh my god.
And they were selling these in the 80s.
I don't remember this, and I was around.
I probably, if it was around, I probably would have had that damn thing.
Mm.
No, I don't remember this at
Uh-oh.
all. So that's the end of that slide, right? Okay, back.
Mm-hmm. Now the John Lennon one actually fits with the title of tonight's stream.
There
Okay,
you go.
cool. So I gotta figure out how.
That's it for
People
that one,
are
right?
affected by the Mandela Effect at different times. It actually fits with that theme. Oh, so now you want to scroll to
Okay,
the
so I
top.
can't do nothing else here.
No, you
Okay.
go
What
to
happened?
the top, scroll up.
That's not right.
There's a see the arrows in the top right? Oh no, I'm sorry. The left, top left. Back to album.
Back
See it?
where?
Back to photo stream.
Yeah.
Oh, click
That's
on
what you
that.
click on. Back to photo stream.
Sandy knows this one. There you go. And then how do you get back in
Okay.
there? Does he just hit Sandy Diva?
Oh no, he hit the back arrow at the top of the
Oh.
screen underneath Flickr. At the
Oh, it's
top of
just
the
back to
screen
photo
under
screen.
Flickr.
It's at the very
Back
top,
to photo
actually.
stream.
I had,
Very top.
yeah, I'm hit. I'm
Under
hit.
the
Oh,
Flickr
okay, the
logo.
one in the cloud.
In the corner. Yeah. See it?
Under the Flickr logo.
Oh, back to photo stream.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
I'm
go. Now
hitting
you
it.
got it.
And
That
actually,
should take
you
him.
could just exit that window because you would just click on the next link I sent you.
What would he click on? There you go.
The next link I sent him.
Where does he go into?
He goes into his messenger
Albums?
and clicks on the link I sent him.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta go back into this. And which one is
Back in
the?
the messenger.
Okay, here it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. Let's just take a second to bring it up.
Guys, this one has a couple questions, so please participate. We want to know what you remember.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, come on, let's hear you guys. Let's see, share screen. Okay, so in a couple seconds here.
There we go.
So John Lennon, I like John Lennon. I like the Beatles. Beatles were
Sandy,
one of my
want to
favorite
do
bands.
this one?
How about you guys hear about when
Yeah.
he died? Okay, go ahead.
It's just loading.
Can you guys see it yet?
Not yet. It's spinning.
Yeah, it's,
What do you
it's being
guys
slow.
think about the Paul
There you go.
There we go.
What do you guys think about the Paul McCartney death? Do you guys remember him passing away and then they put a new Beatle in his place, or a new guy, Bill something or whatever, in his place?
I've heard
That's
it.
a Mandela effect
I'm
for
not
me.
sure
This
about
has-
it.
guys- Yeah, I did some research on it after the Mandela effect hit me. That's a total Mandela effect for me. The conspiracy. I was big into conspiracy theories, and I never heard that one before. So, anyways, go ahead. Let's get into this. We got John Lennon
You have to
here.
click on the first
So what's
slide
up
when
with
you get
this?
to it. You gotta click on the first slide when you get. You gotta scroll down to the first slide and click on it.
Okay. The one in purple here.
Yep, the purple.
Okay.
And if you can, after it loads, can you click away that gray box so I can read it all? There you go. There's a little X to the right so you can turn it off.
Yeah.
All right. 3
All
years ago, Moneybag73 found an ME in John Lennon's Imagine video. In his video, he states that his white suit is now all black. And most of us agreed. We remembered all white. And then the next slide is just residue of the white. But that's not what we're talking about tonight. Just doing a refresher here. Now this is him at his birthday party around the same time in an all-white suit. That's probably the suit that he wore in the original video that changed. But I've noticed some new changes I want to ask you.
I don't know where you're going. Where am I supposed to be at? Am I supposed to be on the screen?
You were you were just where you're supposed to be.
What phone?
You were fine. Next
Oh,
slide.
So click to the next photo.
Yes. You're good. You're doing great, Patrick.
Well, thanks.
All right, so I was watching a
do
video on
better if I had
YouTube.
a faster computer.
Huh?
I said I would do better if I had a faster computer.
Yeah, yeah, guys, that's why you should be putting your PayPal link in the chat too, Patrick. I was watching a video on
That,
YouTube yesterday. What?
go ahead. Go.
Okay. I was watching a video on YouTube where I'm going to say last week now because it's last week that showed the video clip, and I immediately saw two changes. It's actually now three changes. One to his jacket, the other his glasses, and number three is to his shoes. I found that after I'd already put this together, so I just added it on. All right, you can go on, Patrick. Now, again, the title of this stream is Why People Are Affected by the Mandela Effect at Different Times. The jacket, apparently, some people noticed a long time ago, but it just changed for me. I noticed it at a completely different time than them. It's crazy, though. So bear with me here. Panel and the chat. Which shape of the glasses do you remember on John Lennon in the Imagine video? The top one or
The
the
beady glasses.
The top
I
ones.
called
which
them
one?
beady glasses, but they were smaller. I had a pair of beady glasses in the Marine Corps. I used to call them beady
Which one,
glasses, but
Sharky? The bottom one or top one?
it's the
I'm
top one, but they're smaller. They're smaller. They only cover the this. I don't know if
Did
anybody
you
can
call
see.
them B glasses? What did you
The
call them?
only beady glasses. They only cover literally the eyeball portion of the eyes, like literally just where you're really small circles,
Right.
and they only cover the eyeball. I mean, you still got the if you wanted to put blush or something above or below, as a girl, you would see all that. They're just these little things that were very dark, and I called them beady glasses, and I had a few of them from when I went down to Myrtle Beach and I'd buy them. That's the only place I could find them, and then I finally lost them, and so I didn't have it anymore. But they were what I call beady glasses because they're literally like
I remember
beads
them
over your eyes.
glasses back in the day being called John Lennon glasses. Hey, I see you got
Yeah,
some John
probably
Lennon
were. I called them
glasses.
beady glasses. Yeah, but yeah,
Well,
they were smaller than that to me.
Okay, so next one.
Um,
so in the chat,
Come on.
Glenn,
I
Johnny,
can't even
and
see the chat.
Crunchy all say circular. But Crunchy can't be sure. But they all say circular in the chat.
Yes.
And it's not anymore.
yeah, that's
It's
way
not
too
circular.
big for his head. They only covered his eyeballs. They were that small.
I don't remember these
Circular,
glasses at
but they
all.
were circles. They were circles, but they only cover his eyeballs.
Well, they're not
It's
circles
covering
anymore.
that's covering half of his face there. I mean, to
I
me,
don't
that's
remember
that's
them
just
being
me.
yellow. I
Oh,
don't remember them being shaped like that. It looks wrong.
Yeah, you mother yellow.
so did you find any residue with him with the round glasses?
Yes, it did.
Is this residue? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right there. Yes, sirree. Good job.
Thanks.
Imagine all the boo. Also, you gonna read
So
this?
here's the problem. Also, I do not remember him wearing a black V-neck under a navy polo shirt with a velvet navy jacket covered in gold and red crosses. Do you? Because all I
What the hell
remember,
is that? What's he got a choke necklace on?
yeah, I know, everything's wrong here. Everything.
I mean,
I
I'm
know.
not no expert,
Yeah.
believe me. I'm just asking. Why has he got a? Once
You
you wrote
got
there, why
me.
has he got a choke
A
necklace
lot of
on?
people remember a little scarf thingy,
Yeah, I'm not no.
but I
Yeah.
don't remember any of
Yeah.
this.
Scarf.
It's blue
Yeah.
velvet.
Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh, it hurts my eyes to even look at. That was all I remember is it being white it changing to black, not changing to velvet blue covered in all this crap.
Yeah.
All right, so the
Huh, that is
bottom
so
right
weird.
image, yeah, the bottom right image. Now I went back to Moneybag's video, and Moneybag's video, he only says it changed to black. He doesn't mention any of this stuff, but he shows the image on the bottom right. That one is black, but the but John Lennon, his replica doll, are blue. So
Yeah.
it's definitely
Huh,
not a black jacket. It's a blue jacket, but the one that's in the bottom right is black. It's just got all those dot things on it. And a
yeah.
lot of the people in the chat mention the dots, which is crazy to me because when I watched Moneybag's video, it was just black.
Yeah, right. It now is this ain't the jacket that they're saying he is singing Imagine in, is it? Where he's playing the
Yes,
piano?
yes, it
That's
is.
not.
Yes, yes, it
Oh,
is.
come, no way.
Yeah, you'll see. There's more pictures. You'll see him
Now
sitting
I
next to
do.
Yoko. You'll see it.
Oh my, this is so weird.
Yeah, as Fizzy would say,
I
I
remember
rebuke it.
watching
I
that
hate it.
video on M. This is crazy. We gotta
I'm
be
waiting for it to
definitely
get on my
in
iPad.
another another timeline. We have to be in another timeline or something
You
where
can
they
skip
made
this. I
different
already said all
choices.
this.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
exactly. Where they made
Okay.
different choices. Yeah, I just explained about the Moneybags video, and this is the black jacket. Go on. You can go to the next one. I also don't
What
remember.
the hell?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. Well, then today, while looking for residue, I saw the beginning of the video, and I have to ask, do you remember him wearing Yeti boots? Do you remember John Lennon wearing Yeti
Oh
boots?
Jesus Christ, no! But I just watched a werewolf movie and I saw some dude on there today wearing some of these kind of boots. It was an Indian guy on the movie,
Right, but do you remember
and
him wearing it in
but
the
no,
Imagine
no, no,
video?
no. I thought it was odd on the movie, but now it's a saint because it's on what you're showing here, which makes no sense to me.
I've actually never
It's
seen
a
them
saint.
boots before at all.
But it's a saint, but I don't know, no, crap,
I
no.
remember when people would wear stuff like that, it wasn't boots, it was just something they slipped on, their legs. I don't know what they called them, but
Socks.
Oh,
no,
he's talking
no,
about leg warmers.
no,
He's talking about leg warmers.
they were big furry things like this back in the leg warmers, yeah, whatever. I've never seen boots like this.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever seen boots like.
No,
Well,
it looks
in the
like some.
chat, Glenn from
Wow.
Boston says
So
nope. Crunchwrap Supreme says in no way, lol, and Glenn says wow. So let me show you. Here is the beginning of the Imagine video. And you can actually see the boots while he's playing the piano in certain shots in the video.
Oh my god. This
Right?
No,
I
I've
said,
not
what the
even saw this
heck?
stuff before, but that's just like this sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, what? No,
So wrong.
and
I
why?
wonder
You
what
know,
people, if anybody that's not seeing the Mandela effect is seeing this, they got to be saying, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?"
Exactly.
So that would make me want to go and research and watch that fucking video. And if his jacket's not white anymore, I'm gonna fucking pass out. That's what a fucking normie should say right now,
Patty,
because there's
the
no,
army
there's
is
no.
coming out in you, brother. I knew you were an army man. You definitely had one daughter in the army, and the Marine Corps versus the army is coming out. You are saying fucking like no matter what goes on. So I'm just gonna point it out. So the next time you tell me, hey man, you're saying fucking too much. I'm gonna point it out so you can
Am I
remember.
saying fuck too much? because I'm really feeling fucked right now.
I know,
This
I
is
know. Good
bullshit.
for you. I love you, brother.
Well, this replica
I don't
figurine
believe in this place.
has the crazy suit that is in the Imagine video, but has the boots that I remember him wearing, not the Yeti boots. I remember these shoes
Yeah,
for that video, not the Yeti boots. These are the shoes I remember. And this is supposed to be the Imagine replica doll.
right. Yeah. I,
So it's just a recap. Do you remember
yeah.
any of this? Like I've never seen him in
Dark
these
one
glasses ever. It
looked
doesn't even
very
look like him in the
familiar.
top
I
left.
remember them dark one. He wore that. They stopped. Yeah, I
And
remember
here, I'm gonna
these.
send
I
you a
remember
picture.
these. Uh,
I'm gonna send you a picture of the video because apparently I didn't include it. I just want to send you a picture so you can show everybody, so you can see that
okay,
I'm
so this
make sure
is
it's
the
not a
last
gift.
one,
There you
or
go.
what? This gets too difficult.
I'm sending you a picture
So
separately.
I'm closing out of this one now, right?
Yes.
You're
And I'm
doing
gonna
good,
send you a
Patty.
picture to
Just
share
whatever
from
the hell
Yeah,
you're
I
Messenger.
doing.
know.
Okay.
I just have to figure out. Yeah.
You're becoming a professional now, Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize that? Sandy, you are teaching him to
Yeah,
become a
I'm not.
professional.
No, I'm far from a professional. That's for
No,
sure.
no,
It's
You're
fucking
you're
doing
doing
great.
confusing.
a really, really, really good job, man. I'm just saying, like, from what I'm watching, you're like
Wait a
right
minute.
there on it. So,
Patrick, you just need to exit out of that screen and go back to Messenger. That's it. Just exit out.
I don't see it.
No, I mean exit
Okay,
out of the
so now
window.
where do I go to find the photo?
You're
Oh,
going back to
okay. The whole
Messenger.
thing?
Yeah, just go to Messenger. I just sent the photo in Messenger
Yeah. Yes. I have
of
to.
the actual video,
looking at the
Yeah, just give
like
me
a
a.
car
My
shot.
computer runs slow, so just give me a shot here.
looking at the car wash,
It
yeah.
takes
No
me
You know
forever.
problem.
that song? Do, do, do,
I'm
do,
not
do, do,
seeing.
do. Car wash.
I sent it to you, didn't I? Let
Looking
me
at the
double check.
car wash, yeah.
I didn't get yours.
No, it's definitely sent to you. It's underneath all the links at the very bottom.
Oh, you sent it through Sandy's. I was waiting for it to come through. Your. I thought you sent it to me through your thing. The photo with him and her. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the video. Yeah.
Oh, that's the. Oh, that's in. The, oh wow.
I've been showing
Ugh.
close-ups. That's a car shot. Everyone will recognize it as the Imagine video when you show that picture.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not making it
Yeah.
up.
Did she have? I don't. The. Uh. I'll wait. I'll wait till I share it because I don't want to say anything before I
The
share.
off-white things.
Oh, I've noticed something else different that from my memory. In this photo. Just a second. Uh, all right, it should be coming up here. Tell me when you guys can see it.
Okay.
I mean, just him in the black jacket just is screaming, "What the fuck?" And what
Blue.
the fuck has he got
Blue jacket.
around his neck? And what
Yeah,
is
it's a
that on
choker
her
with
head?
beads.
Yeah, I remember just a small round black
What the hell's with her
uh
long hair? I
hair
thought she
thing
was like
in her
shiny
hair.
short hair or some crap.
What do you guys remember as of a thing around her head?
No
I
long
know
hair. I thought she was short haired and looked kind of Chinese, kind of like.
no, that I think that might have been later in life.
Well, it might have
But
been.
no,
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm not no big expert. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at right now. Um. So yeah, leave me out of
is
this
the
one.
band? What's up with the bandana? Anybody see that bandana as not the right thing that she's got on her head? The jacket, totally,
See,
yeah.
I remember the bandana, but I remember it being all white. Everything in this video was white. Everything. Not
Yeah,
off white,
right.
not blue, not things all over the jacket, no black chokers. I don't remember
I
yellow
thought she might
glasses.
have
It
had a
was all
black
white.
bandana, small bandana or whatever. But no, you're right. I remember everything white in there. Yes, of course. Yeah, that is just where the
Oh, I
fuck did
got
he
my
get that
phone here.
jacket from?
I know.
Barnes and Noble.
And I remember him wearing a button down like dress shirt. That is totally a V-neck shirt underneath a blue polo. I can see the button of the polo. Like
Him
that's
in that
wrong.
black,
It's all wrong.
him in that black jacket is definitely. I will have to put that as one of my anchor Mandela effects. This has definitely made
But
one of
wait,
my anchor Mandela effects.
Patrick, that's not black.
What?
That's blue. That's why I showed
What?
close-ups of it. That's
It's
blue,
not white. It's
and
not
it's
white.
velvet. It wasn't velvet.
I don't give a shit whether it's velvet, whether it's cowhide. It's not white. That's all I need to know.
Yep.
That's just
But the
crazy.
point is, this changed twice. It went from white to black, and then black to velvet blue with crap all over it. It's insane.
Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, did you see?
Hey, hey,
Did you
hey, Sandy.
hold on?
Sorry,
I got a
Sandy.
new one that happened. Did you guys see? And I don't know if it's in the United States, but in Britain, if you go and look at the album, the Beatles album Abbey Road, the lines on the street go zigzag
Yeah.
now. They have for a many years, I guess.
Yeah, Recall Vector covered that, didn't he?
Mhm.
Did he? I don't know. Somebody
I
did
think
in the
he.
last.
Yeah, Recall
And
Vector
Yeah, it was
did
Recall
it.
Vector.
I damn sure don't remember that shit at all.
I don't either.
yeah,
Oh,
he also did one on uh, something else not too long ago. A lot of things. We must have shifted again or something because somebody also mentioned that we have a bunch of new ME people who are just recognizing like Chick-fil-A and
Yes, we do.
all this other stuff. So we may have a whole new batch of ME people coming in now. Um,
And
we've
I
been
think that's great.
expecting them since we were Mandela affected. We were waiting for. We used to make ME 24-hour shows. You know, one of us to take over and do it for an hour or two every day, so somebody would be online for a new Mandela affected person. And now they're finally. What is it? 6 years later, now they're coming in.
Yep.
yeah.
That's nuts.
Guys, uh,
Yeah.
What did you say?
Teresa?
I've been
Did you
getting a
mute
lot of new
yourself?
members in my group.
Yeah, she's been
Oh,
getting a
cool.
lot of new members in her group.
Cool. So it's almost
Teresa
like
has a
they're
Facebook
now.
group for those of you that don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I
Sandy, tell them the name of it.
Oh, it's
You
Mandela
can.
Reality Residue Hunters. If you
Mhm.
search it in the search bar in Facebook, it comes up, but you have to request to join. And you
And it
have to
is a
answer the
private
questions
group.
or the moderators won't let you in
so
because it's a private group.
do you want to put all your information again in chat so people can donate and stuff to your cause. Is there anything else that you guys want to show us Mandela effects or um,
Actually, probably not, because the other ones you have to present sound, and I don't want to overwhelm your computer. That's probably gonna
yeah,
mess things
this is
up. Do you know
the
what
type
I'm
of,
saying?
yeah, this is a type of show I would have to do with just one person in here because everybody runs my stream way, you know, it just runs way too slow with too many people in here. So I always
Yeah.
that's why I never do. I never. I once in a while I will share screen stuff, but it's only when I've got one myself or two people in here. So with
I've
that, I think what.
Go ahead, Patty.
So yeah, if you guys have anything that you guys want to share, go ahead. You guys got the floor,
Sandy,
Sandy, and then
Yes,
after
Teresa.
they're
he
done,
can
we're
show.
gonna continue.
Did he talk about the sky turning green? That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
apparently
seen
the
that in
sky
somebody's
turned like,
video.
yeah,
That kind of made the news, along with Georgia Guidestones. That's what's been in the news lately. Has been that in the green sky.
Patrick just did a video on that.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, the Georgia. I
Yep.
think that I believe they're. I think God took them out. God, or
Maybe.
if somebody did do it on the ground, this is a big
Mm-hmm.
wake up call. I think to everybody who is on the right side of you know
Huh.
uh, good. This is a good and evil battle going on right now. I believe, and I think the good just made their chest move. Like we're not taking anymore. I think that was a sign that says we're not. You're not going to get away with this. We're not taking any more shit.
Hmm. Oh my god.
But I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's a big place.
They said there was an explosion.
Yeah,
That
I,
was the one.
I swear it looked like a what's it called, a rocket launcher. I swear I saw a flare on the security video. I swear I saw this bright flare, and then a
But
second later, it exploded.
but they also saw a
Like
car
something was shot
fleeing the
at it.
scene. Sandy.
huh.
They
Huh?
also had a picture of a car fleeing the scene.
Yeah.
You just don't demolish. I mean, I'm sorry, you don't demolish a crime scene. Um,
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
weird that they demolished it before the investigation completed.
Yeah, to me that ensures it's
Yeah, that's true.
whatever you want to call it. It's not normal. So it's something else.
Yeah, that's true. This whole place is nothing but a play going on in front of our eyes. A big movie.
Well,
We're
yeah, Patty, and look at the fucking people. They've got like a 15-second memory.
yeah.
I mean, nobody can recollect over. It's like TikTok or something. It's like
Do you guys
it's
hear that muffling?
programming people to have like a
Is
30-second
that echo?
fucking memory.
Is there an echo? Do you guys hear echo?
Yeah, there's
I hear an
something. There's
echo.
some sort of noise. But I do have to say, this week we're getting the worst solar flares like in decades. And there was actually an article on Science Today or something like that that said the solar flares tore a hole in our magnetic field. I've never heard of that happening. I didn't even think that was possible. That solar
Yeah.
flares could tear a hole in our magnetic field. And they said that solar flares are going to affect like telecommunications, internet, things like that.
You got
So
feedback
that could be
coming
causing a
from
lot of
Teresa.
problems.
Terry. You got feedback coming through. Sounds a little better now. Say
Sounds like
something.
wind.
No, yeah, no, it's that. I don't know what the hell it is, but yeah, you, you might have
But
to go back
yeah,
out, come back in, or just call it a
I,
night, whatever you want to do.
yeah, I was gonna say I do have to get to bed. It's almost 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not gonna
late
go
here.
much longer. Anyways. So
Well, then at least let me say
if you
thank you
guys
so
want to
much,
hang,
Patrick.
if you guys can take off, or you guys can just hang with us. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. Um, we're just gonna go on with the regular chatting about other subjects I want to bring up, um, and talk.
um,
Just gonna talk about the Mandela effect and stuff. So
yeah, Sandy.
Yes.
Um, if you've got even if you have to move, okay, because I will send you a gift, right?
I got
But it's
some.
gonna have to be snail mail, and it would have to go to like a family member if you got to move or something. That
Thank
way
you,
it makes it
Sharky.
there. But believe me, if you've got send the address, whatever address it is, to Patty, and I'll make sure that Patty,
Here, shoot.
Patty will tell me, and then I will be able to make you a little
Yeah,
letter,
definitely can.
right? With and probably some pictures or something in it that I create, and send it in the mail. And no matter what, um, just use it for whatever you need. Okay.
Thank you,
We're all going
Sharky.
through things. I'm disabled. I'm on Lord knows. I'm so stuck. But yeah, but we all help, and that's what helps. So
Thank you, Sharky. I
yeah,
really appreciate that.
yeah. You just let Patty know, and he will damn sure send me some a place to send to you. Because I'm not sure if you're going to be there. If I try to send it, because I don't know how mail works. But it takes 3 weeks to get to you, saying at the oddest, I don't want it to get to you and you're not there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I could always give
So,
you like my mom's address. That's fine.
well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Just give me an address to send it to you that's safe for you, and that I know will get back to you. I mean, so I don't have to have I don't need no names or nothing like that. Just an address, and I'll just put Sandy Devi on there or something like that, and send it. You know. Um,
Thank you. Thank you, Sharky. I
yeah.
really
No problem.
appreciate
No
that.
problem. No problem. Just get it figured out. Through Patty, and I'll figure it out. Get it on the way. Okay.
All right. I definitely,
And
I'll send it to you.
everybody
I'll
loves
send it
you.
to you
Don't
before I go to
believe.
bed.
Okay.
Teresa said
Well.
she's getting tired. Hold on, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
It's okay, Teresa. If you can hear me, it's all right. You can go. Her
Yeah,
medication's knocking her out.
thanks
Oh
for coming
shit.
on, Teresa. I appreciate it. Thanks
Yeah.
for the
Thanks, Teresa.
info and stuff. Maybe some other time we'll come on and just do one on one if you want to bring some stuff. Same with you, Sandy. If you ever want to come on, we'll just do a one on one with whatever you're presenting. It'll go a lot smoother.
That sounds good. I do want to pay pay back a friend of mine. If it's okay with you, we show these graphics each week. I do this on Brian McFarland's channel, Scarab Performance, and Curious and Curiouser. And Curious and Curiouser is like 10 people away from being able to monetize. Would it be okay if I put her link in the chat?
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But
I
like
have to, I have to
seven
go.
seven two, because I know I'm sub to her.
Which one? She has two channels.
Oh, I don't know about two channels. I know I'm sub to one. It's
The
usually the
new
one I see
one,
you
see,
and
her old channel
yeah.
has almost 10,000 subscribers, and
Oh,
they completely demonetized it. So we
Oh,
live stream
oh.
on her new channel, which is curious.
Okay, yeah,
The
throw
old
it in
one's
there. Yeah.
Curiouser and Curiouser, and this one's Curious and Curiouser.
Did
Yeah, I thought that was a Mandela effect for a while.
Teresa say goodbye, or did she accidentally drop out, or what? Did you guys hear her say
I
goodbye?
think, no, she said
I
to say
think
thank you to you, and she dropped out because she couldn't talk. That
she
sound
was
you were
trying
hearing
to
was
say.
her talking. It wasn't her mic wasn't working.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Crunchy
So
said curious and curiouser was one of the first ones that woke me up. Huh.
yeah,
And
me
same.
too. Her
I,
Moneybags.
I think I'm already sub to her. I'm pretty
You
sure I'm
know,
already.
I'm gonna just say this once. Um, you're gonna hear
Did
it,
you
Patty.
put did you put her link in yet, Sandy?
No, I'm trying to paste it. It's not letting me. I'm trying to copy it again. Every time I click it, it makes it go
So
away. I'm
so
gonna
you
put a
got
letter, like a couple letters there and select it. There we go. Now I can paste it. There we go. That's the link to her new channel where we live stream every other week.
hey, I got a question for you, Sandy.
Sure.
About a Mandela effect of mine, and a lot of other people. I know one big time person that sees this Mandela effect in opposite way than what I see it. But there's a lot of people that see it my way, and I've seen a few people that see it his way too, but mostly my way. So
Hmm.
at 9/11, now you probably already know who the big guy is that is about 9/11. Brian Staveley. Now
Yes.
Brian, him and I, when the towers came down and everything. Do you remember back when the towers first came down? Was there ever a hotel involved in the collapse of
No,
that was?
never. Never.
Yep,
Never,
me either.
never, 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 never.
Nope. I could watch that broadcast for damn near 2 weeks straight, if not a month, of them non-stop talking about the towers coming down and watching the rubble. I've never seen or heard of people that survived the hotel that was connected to the Twin Towers. There's YouTube videos of fucking survivors from there, and I'm like, what the hell? But Brian Stavely does remember the hotel being there. And Gypsy Road, Gypsy Road at first, when he was talking to me and a bunch of other people, I can't think of whose show it was. That guy, Sharky took off now. Just when I'm going to ask him a question. Uh,
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
yeah, who lived in Australia and he took off? I can't believe I forgot his name, but it's been a
God dang. Zippy, not Zippy. Shit. Digi.
Digi, yeah,
Talking
Digi.
about Digi?
You know
Digital
Digi.
Intel?
Yep, yep, digital intel. Well, anyways, we were doing his show and we were on there, and Gypsy Row was on there, and he said that he didn't remember the towers being there. They were never there, da 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 da. And then about not even 2 weeks later, he's on his own live stream, and he's talking about how the towers. He does remember them being there. Him and his wife actually went there and visited the hotel and everything, and I'm just
Yes.
like, what the fuck, dude? And he that may have been a perfect example of dealing with one aspect or one part of your soul that's in a timeline,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
all of a
It's
sudden
different versions.
yes, another part of his creation from another timeline slipped into that body, and he remembered him being. This is what I'm thinking. I don't. don't know why he said two different things very within 2 weeks. But anyways, yes, I
That's
agree with you.
crazy.
I have no recollection of any fucking hotel, and I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna show you guys on a Newsweek magazine, September 12th or 13th. I bought all. I went out and bought all the Newsweeks and all whatever. Got a couple copies of all the 9/11. I'm gonna show you something on the cover. I'll be right back.
You get it, brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna write something in the chat. I
And when he
love
gets
it
back, Moneybags
when
covered a white line going up the side of the building,
he ate
and that we
to
didn't remember.
the ghost.
And the thing is, that white line it's round. It's a metal panel, metal blocks that are like
What?
rounded, like a metal tube that runs up the side of the buildings. I don't remember that either.
No, the what? The what? What are you talking about? Sorry, I wasn't listening to the
Patrick,
first
if
part.
I
I was.
send you a picture when you're done showing your thing, can you show a picture for me?
Of
Yeah.
what? What are we talking about?
All right,
So
because
the
I
the
you show what you're gonna show. I'm gonna find the picture for you.
okay.
What I
So
what I
this
want to say
this is
with
the twin
Patty's
tower.
is it's different versions of knowings and how we go through experiencing different versions, and they've got past
Okay.
histories that don't resonate. So yeah.
So what I'm noticing when I show you this, not only in this, there's other videos on YouTube of people showing buildings in their area that's changed. And what I've noticed is all the buildings that change are either black or they have some white in them, or they're only black and white. It's like really weird. So here, supposedly, this was never there in this photo. Supposedly, they put the hotel. The peak of the hotel is right there, supposedly by the twin towers. That was never there. It looks like a image that just came in. I've seen closer up photos that they have of that hotel, and it never had a peak like this anywhere. So what the fuck? And this was never in this photo. When I first bought this magazine, that black uh, top of the hotel was not there. It was not there.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree.
I know you showed it to me when you were here, Patty, and it was not there, and then it changed after you left. It's like,
Eh,
all right,
eh,
that's nice, isn't it? Like,
Welcome, Elgo.
shit. It's a
Yeah, I mean,
funny, funny,
it's just
funny,
a
funny,
weird.
funny, funny place.
Wow. Okay. So here's the picture I was saying that Moneybags originally covered these white lines going up the corners of the World Trade Center, and this is what they are. I covered what they are because I don't remember this. It's like a metal panel, like a conical metal panel going up the corner. I sent you a picture in Messenger. It's in black and white, but you'll see what I'm talking about. They're like metal blocks going up the side of the building that I don't remember on the corners. I know it's another image you have to present, but it's just one image, so you should be okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting
But
for
yeah,
it
I
to
have
download
no memory of the
Facebook
hotel.
or to download Messenger.
It's okay. Um,
So what did you say?
I'm
What did you
probably,
say it was?
it's the corners of the World Trade Center. They look like in the sunlight, like a white line up the side of the buildings. But it's because it's metal blocks going up the side of the buildings that I don't remember.
What the hell? Come on.
It's probably a high quality image, which I needed for you to see what I was talking about. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. I got 10 more seconds and I'll have it in there. Or half a minute, 30 seconds. Or more.
Aw, thank you, algorithm.
Oh. I've never been this close to the building, so I don't know, but it does. I don't know. It's really weird.
I have been to the
Oh,
buildings,
you
and I do not remember
talking
these.
about them lines that go straight across?
No, I'm talking about on
I
the right hand
remember. I
side.
remember.
What the
Florida.
hell is?
On the right
No, what
hand
I'm
side.
saying is,
Is
I
that supposed to be
remember this
twins?
Mandela.
Yeah, the line's going across, but I'm talking about
What do you
going
say?
up the length of the building. That panel of 3 blocks going up the length of the building. You see it? The 3 blocks on the right.
I see a triangle in the middle of a
Wait,
triangle
wait.
with
Oh, I
a
can't.
bunch of fucking. It
Can you
doesn't
guys?
even resemble the next one
Can you
next
guys
to it.
see my pointer?
No,
Right here.
No, no,
Can you see my pointer?
no.
no.
All right.
Algorithm says yes, Andy, but
Yeah,
he's
I
never
can
there.
see. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And in the sunlight, those reflect white, and that's what Moneybags is talking about. There was white lines going up the side. That's why, and they were never there. Yes, now I see your pointer. Yes, those blocks.
Yeah, what the hell is all that
Okay.
bullshit?
Yeah.
It's a triangle inside of a triangle
Oh, it's
on
just
the
his
side of a
perspective
I
from
building.
was never.
taking it from taking a photo from the
Oh
ground.
well, now I recognize it as if I mirror it over to the other one, I
I
can
was never
see.
that close to
Cause they were fucking like pillars.
it.
Man, I don't know. That thing's Jesus Christ, that thing's changed so much. Who the fuck? I've never been there and saw it, so I'm just
I'll tell you,
an observer.
these lines that go straight across, these darkened ones right there. You see? Can you
Yeah,
see?
I don't
It'll
remember the
be a little bit
lines.
before you can probably see my
Yeah.
pointer again.
No, I just know what
Yeah,
you're talking about,
I
though.
don't
I
remember
remember
them
him
being
covering
there.
them. Me either.
Hmm.
Good night, Crunchy. Thanks for being here.
Can I ask you a question, a simple question, Sandy,
Yeah,
on remembrance of the movie Ghostbusters
Sure.
and the outfit? Okay,
Yeah.
you got
I cut.
Ghostbusters, right? You got Ray, you got Egon, you got what Spencer? Wait, I'm gonna get mixed up.
Spangler.
Spencer, yeah, and Vance. Was it Vance? It doesn't matter. But now, when you think of them holding their gun, right?
Uh
How
huh.
many fucking hoses are coming off of their uniform?
Yeah, I
Because
know.
I made a
I've
video on
covered the
this, and I
uniforms.
was
They
like,
change color.
"What
They've
the
got these
shit?"
weird big tacks now with all these tubes.
There's like 3 or 4 fucking hoses plus one hose on the end of the gun that they're holding. And I'm like, there's weight. How the hell do you even get around with that many wide hoses hanging around your legs? But I never remembered any of that shit. So I'm glad you do remember something odd with the hoses as well. It's
Yeah,
been
I
a few
agree with you
years
because
since I
I
made
don't
made,
remember
made
them.
that thing. But yeah, yeah. And you do remember when I was showing how the red wasn't there under the Stay Puft. Some people remember Stay Puft. I don't remember Stay with just 2 Fs. I do remember FT, but I don't remember no damn red scarf at all. Um, it's just stupid. Yeah.
Nope, I agree.
Made a video on that years ago that I know y'all covered. Anyhow, that's all I got on that. Real teddy bear.
Yes, Stay Puft, not Stay Puffed. I don't remember that T either. I've
Yeah.
covered a lot of Ghostbusters Mandela effects.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me ask
yeah.
you a question.
Please. Please,
What
please
color
do. I would love
lights?
that.
What color
What?
lights were on top of the ectomobile? What color lights do you remember?
Well, I'll tell you what I remember. There was no extremely long antennas going from one side of the front to the back on both sides. Have you
I
seen them
agree,
fucking
but what
things?
color lights do you remember?
There was only like an ambulance. They didn't have there's like red, yellow, and blue. I think now way too
What
many
color?
lights. Oh my god,
What color do you
been
remember
so
though?
many. Just regular like I thought was like red and blue is what I thought, but
What are you
Okay.
guys talking about?
maybe I'm getting that
So
wrong. I might be
there's
getting it wrong.
no, no, you're not.
There's a bunch. Okay,
You're not. You're not. You're be
What are you
confident in
talking
your
I've
about?
memory,
I've, I've,
Sharky.
I saw it
What
change a
what
bunch, and
color
it just
lights do you
confuses me.
remember on the ectomobile, Patrick?
On the what movie?
In
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, the ectomobile, what color lights do you remember on top?
Red and blue.
Okay. So I only remember red. I don't remember blue at all. And Sharky is correct, but there's two different types of ectomobiles. In the first movie, it is red and blue. In the second movie, it's red, yellow, and blue.
Oh,
Huh.
jeez.
And I
Yeah.
don't remember the yellow one at all. And like I said, for me, it was always all red. I don't remember blue at all. At all.
See,
All red for me.
I used to work at Universal Studios, and they brought the Ghostbuster car out a lot. And now that I think about it, that Ghostbuster car only had blue lights.
Oh my gosh. That's
That's the
crazy.
distinguish it between the. That's what I'm saying. It's all fucking fucked here. It's like, what the hell has been transpiring with these colors on the Ghostbusters mobile? Yeah,
Well,
that
I
was
remember,
distinguish it before it was blue and white, probably.
I
Because
remember
that if you're flicking those colors, you will see blue and white, but it won't register as ambulance or fire department or something like that. So it had to be something that was noticeable, but not illegal.
Well, then it
In the
should have been
first
all
Ghostbusters.
yellow
Exactly, and
or
why wasn't it
green.
that? I mean,
Green
that's
would
what
have
I'm
made the
saying.
most
So,
sense.
but I'm trying to put a movie into. Geez, I don't know, making sense in the real, not exactly real world, but where we're at.
for
But yeah,
some
yeah,
reason.
but yeah, we have seen changes in these things for sure, uh, in different ones for sure. Evidently, I mean,
I actually have a memory why they. I explained why they only had blue lights is because they weren't licensed to be in an emergency vehicle like an ambulance or a cop car.
yeah,
Like
exactly, Patty.
a fire
That's
department, they only have red lights, right?
yeah,
Fire
Uh huh.
departments,
Yep.
and any other thing is either yellow, like road vehicle, like road work vehicles, or emergency tow trucks, stuff like that were yellow. So yeah, that
Oh, wait
vehicle
a minute.
at the Universal Studios was all blue.
Well, you're sort of right. Here's the thing. They're all blue, except there's also a red light on top.
hmm
That
and a yellow
Yeah,
one
you're right. You're right. I do remember the red light, but I don't think they ran that red light. I don't
because there's
remember.
more lights on
No,
top
they
of the
did run
vehicle
it.
now.
They did. No, you're right. They did run that red light. They had a little round red light on top. the blue lights when the whole hood was the blue lights, right? The whole top of the hood, the length of the hood, all the way across was blue lights, and they had the little red
What's crazy? Well, regardless, I remember red.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess y'all up one over. Windows on the Ecto One, an original Ghostbusters.
Uh huh.
Okay, what do you remember about the windows as they drove around? Because this is very, very, very not right to me. But it makes sense. But it does. It's not anything I remember. Do you remember the windows when it drives around on Ghostbusters on the Ecto One?
What am I remembering about the windows? That's what I'm not understanding.
How is the vision perspection going through looking at what you're supposed to be looking at as the Ecto One drives around? Think window tint.
Oh, I remember being able to see. I remember being able to see them inside the vehicle.
Yes. Now, what part could you see? Because here it's different. It's the bizarrest window tint I've ever seen, and it's got a literally a it's two strips of window tint with a big untinted spot through the middle, all the way down the side of the fucking Ecto One and Two, I believe. So it's darker on the top, and then the strip, plastic stops. And there's a spot where you can see people, and then it starts again at the bottom and goes on down. And the length of those windows, so there's like a 4-inch fucking stripe that's not tinted of window tint, but that the damn thing used to always be totally window tinted. It didn't have no stripe. I mean, who the hell does window tint like that? If you look at it, you'll see it, and you're gonna be like, "What the hell is that shit?" I can't hear nobody. Did I leave? Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Ah, shit. What did I do? Okay. Anybody hear me? Oh, okay. Petty dip. Okay. Yeah. Um. No, I shouldn't sing that. That's I get these little tunes from way back when in my head, and it's definitely not things I should
There
sing.
we go. There's a StreamYard
So,
bug
when
that
the hell
has
did
oh,
we
been
the
all
bug.
drop
around
out?
since we started using StreamBug and iOS. And
Oh, okay.
so it's only with iOS with Apple phones where an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 25 minutes it'll kick you out.
Oh,
And
wow.
I've
Okay.
reported it to StreamYard hundreds of times. They haven't fixed it
See,
yet.
see that photo? That
Yeah.
don't look right. That don't look right to me at all.
Well, that's not the
Yeah,
So
Ecto
that doesn't look
One. I
right.
mean,
It's
where the
missing the
hell's the
lights in the
rest of the
front.
windows?
no, I'll show you. I'll show you. You okay? So you see that photo? I'll show you
Yeah.
another one.
I want to show you one,
Hold
how
on.
I remember it. It's a
That's the same photo,
replica,
Patty.
but I sent it to you. It's all red lights like I remember.
Now look at this. Now look at this one. This one's got all blue.
I know.
None of these cars are exactly what they. None of these cars
Well,
look.
I'm
Can you
gonna
show
tell
the
you
one I
something,
sent?
Patty.
That one's on your
Yeah, yeah.
messenger, but you can use it on the phone.
I gotta go in and get it. Oh shit!
Is messenger on your phone?
You
Oh
want to see
yeah.
a fun one? Type in Transformers
Oh, he clicked out.
Echo One.
He clicked out, Sharky.
Oh,
He
yeah.
accidentally
Type
clicked the
in
window out.
Transformers Ecto One. They made a toy of it that transformed as a transformer. Um,
I can't
that's
show
pretty
anything
fun.
on the phone.
I don't have it. I wish I. If I was gonna buy anything, I'd buy that damn thing anymore. But
Oh, Insane Herbie's like lights. Didn't y'all have black and white? I saw that in the theater. And no, I
what?
had one. I had a color TV that was the kind that was like a big wooden box on your floor, and my mom used to put like our baby pictures on top with our little
No,
shoes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Lord knows.
That's the TV I
Yeah.
had, but it was
Hmm.
color.
Yeah. We do. At least in the family, we did. Like,
And we had like a brown cable box with buttons and a switch that let you switch between like the first level of channels, second level of channels, and third level of channals attached
yeah,
to a wire to the
you know
TV.
what was really fun back then is you would actually have to take your Atari over if you want to spend the night to kind of introduce your cousins to the Atari,
The
and
little switch box.
yeah, and it's got like two little prongs, and so you gotta hook it up to the back of the TV, and you felt like you were an expert on electronics because you're able
Yeah,
to
get the
make.
screwdriver
It
out.
was so brilliant, you felt like. And back then it was so nice. I watched Stanford and Son, and then it's all of a sudden like, you got to hurry, and you're like, oh, I can make Pong.
Wait, Sharky,
How
look, there's my
the hell
there's
am I
there's my
moving this
reality.
thing? You know?
I don't think you saw it.
No, not
Sharky,
yet.
look. That's my red light reality car right there.
Yeah, yeah,
There looks like blue lights in the back there.
Yeah, but it's a red bar in the front, and that's what I remember. It's the red bar in the front.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Very interesting. Um.
But
Do you, one question
I have a
that I
new
think
reason
I'm
why I'm gonna have to
not gonna
go.
ask.
I have 2 cigarettes left. I have to force myself to sleep because the store
Oh
doesn't open
my
till
God.
7.
Let me show you something, Sandy. If you go to the tobacco store, I don't know, you're in a big city, but I buy this Largo. I don't know what kind of you smoke. This tastes just like Winston's,
Yeah,
whatever flavor you want. It's called
believe
Largo.
it
I
or
pay
not,
like
there's nowhere
fifteen
near me to
dollars,
get that stuff.
$15 to $18, 16 ounces. One of these lasts me a month. And I bought
Wow.
some cigarettes when I was taking my cousin Michael to work. Helping him out, and I had to buy because anyhow. But I was paying like what $7 or $8 a pack, and I paid to $18. Was 15. These weren't 18. And it lasts a month
I need to
from one
find a
day's
place
work.
near me that sells it because
Yeah, get you a pipe and start smoking a pipe.
well, no, I would just buy the tubes and roll it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I buy the tubes too, Low
You know
Bob's.
what you need to do is you need to stop
Um,
smoking and start chewing. It's a lot easier.
Oh no.
oh yeah, no, 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 blah, blah. No, only
No.
Copenhagen, brother. Only Copenhagen. And I had to quit one of the two. Smoking and dipping at the same time is not a good combo when you're trying to drink all the time. So, one of the two. Evidently, drinking wasn't one of the ones. So I kept drinking and got rid of the Copenhagen. But fuck me, I love some Copenhagen. just never enjoyed swallowing that stuff too much.
Well,
But
insane.
Yeah.
I do have to go because I only have 2 cigarettes left, and it's 2:16 in the morning.
Okay, Sandy. Remember what I told you? If you get a hold of Patty, let me know. Well, Patty will let me know. And
Well, how do I get a hold of Patty?
what do you mean? You just email him or something. Patty will give
What
you.
What's the
I
email
need to
for
have a
him?
physical. I need to have. It doesn't matter if it's. I need to have a physical address where if I send you a piece of mail, it will. You'll be able to get it.
Wait a minute, are you calling Patrick Patty?
Yeah, that's
He's the
Patty.
only
Yeah.
one. He's the
Oh,
only
okay.
one
I
that.
didn't know you called Patrick Patty.
He's the only
Oh
one
my
that gets
God,
away
I'm
with that.
sorry.
It's
I'm
If it
okay.
was
sorry.
everybody else, I'd
I've
knock
not
him off
realized
the
that.
It's
Oh
okay.
shit, man. Yeah, I thought everybody. I thought it
I'm
was a
like, is
thing.
Patty Sharkey's wife? I'm like, who's Patty?
No, that's Patty. No, that's
He's been calling me that since 2016.
Patty is my sister's name.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's damn sure not a female name. To me, when I talk to Patty, I'm like, yeah, it's a male name. You are Patty. Patty will go blam blam blam, bad bad bad. Patty's a big guy.
When I went to
I might have to challenge
visit,
him to another arm wrestling competition when he comes down because he's very strong, and I grow weaker by the moment. So I just like it's a male thing. So, but yeah, Patty can go. Bah, bah.
besides
He's a
Peter,
wrestler.
I built
He's
silos for a living.
yeah, I know. Yeah, Patty is. He looks like, and he's got big bones and big skull and big bones, and so he comes in for breakfast, and you're like, hey man, you got ready to arm wrestle? Let's drink some beer down. Like, give me a hug. It's like, oh, you got to reach them arms up. Oh, no,
Oh,
yeah.
and I
So
have a cat.
that is Patty. Yeah, he is a Patty. He is Patty. He is a male, not no damn female.
Okay, let's get off the patty subject.
Anyhow,
I'm
All
gonna
right.
that's
Well,
my
send.
laughters.
thank
I'm
you.
gonna.
Yes. Just send whatever you need to
You
the
know what I'm gonna
mess.
do? I'm gonna send my neighbor because she will always get mail from me. So I'm gonna send my neighbor.
Do
Um,
it. That's fine. Just as long
my
as it will
neighbor's
get to
address.
you. Even if you have to move and stuff and
Yeah,
get it later.
she would still hold it for me.
Somebody a safe zone basically. So yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for coming to the show, for coming to hear me out. I know I'm not going to say it. She didn't want me to say it, but I know someone did donate, and I know you guys are sharing it. So thank you so much for helping me out. This is like the worst time of need we've ever had. So thank you again. Um, Thank you, Patrick. Really, thank you so much. And thank you for being here with me, Sharky. I really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
you're okay. You are going to be okay. It's all a dream. Don't worry about it. Okay. No matter what, it's going to work out in,
I
in,
hope
in
so.
whatever ways it works out for every damn one of us. It's going to
Right
work
now, I'm
out.
just putting all my trust in God, and
Yeah.
Do that.
He's
Yes,
showing me
totally.
He's listening. He is
I
Yep.
showing
don't.
me He is listening.
I don't feel at all that you're gonna be evicted. I feel you'll be all right.
Thank you.
I don't think you'll be evicted. You're
Thank
gonna
you,
make
Patrick.
it.
God, I hope
Everything
you're
will
right.
be there for you that you need. Just yeah, like I said, and you know it. Trust in the Lord, and you know He can work miracles. That's for sure.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
He's already doing it. I'm watching it happen.
Yeah. We love
But
you. Well,
I love you
you
guys
already
too.
know that too. So,
Thank you so much for
well,
having
while we're
me.
here, just We're here for each
Yeah.
other.
Thanks for coming on, Sandy. I appreciate it. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna crash.
All
All
right.
right.
Be
Have
well.
a good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I love Sandy.
So,
Sandy is such a good person.
hey, Sharky, see my new
Yeah.
microphone I got? Look at this thing. See it?
Well, let me
Uh,
look up at my
I'm
TV.
talking to this
Yeah,
microphone.
oh
Yeah, I built it. I built it from two different things, right? See,
yeah.
whoops, you got this
Wait, what?
microphone that's supposed to go onto like a phone or like something, and
Yeah, like a Twinkie.
this is like a stand for your phone. You put your phone in here, and then there's a little light. You can do like a little podcast. It was like a
Oh,
$5 thing. So I took this piece. I got this piece here. It doesn't
yeah.
connect to this at all. But I figured if I shoved it through here, oops, wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
I shove it
You
through
gotta.
here this way, and I've got an instant microphone. So it makes it look like I can put it hey,
Yeah, I
so
know. I know.
you're
Hey,
talking for
I,
a
I,
day here.
I totally,
Oh,
totally get you.
wait,
You
I
know what? What
forgot to plug it
I
in.
had, I had an idea that became a reality that became cardboard. And what I did when my son was down is I was like, because he didn't have, used to the phones would have a little flip out thing.
Yeah? Huh? The phones can have
And
what?
I thought my son actually threw this away, but what he did is he took it. Had to buy a weed eater, right? And I had to take that weed eater back. I bought another weed eater. And
I'll go.
inside the weed eater was this. All right,
Wow.
you see this weird contraption of cardboard?
Yeah.
It's very big, but what this thing does is you set it down, and it's at the bottom
And you can
right
draw
here
pyramids?
at an angle, and then you just set your phone right there, and you set it there, and then automatically you've got the angle you need to talk. And I showed my son this, and he was like, "I'm like, no, because you don't have a little flip out thing like the phones used to have a little flip out thing, and it would do that same angle." And I'm like, "I've been looking for this. This is brilliant. It's like it's big, but it does the same thing." And then when my son left, I went in his room, and it was right there on his desk. So I knew he was using the cardboard adapter. Triangle fucking weird. Oh
Okay.
my god. Yeah,
All right. So
that's a little
let's
bit of
get
fun.
on to some subjects here. Let's get on to some subjects now. We're going to talk a little bit about
Jesus, I need to drink more. How many subjects are we gonna go on here?
Sharky. Sharky, can you hear me?
You gonna dig into my mind? I wrote some serious shit into Crunchy Stream. Yeah,
Sharky.
there's something that I really wonder about that popped in, and
Sharky.
yeah.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, big little short or tall.
Can you hear me? I'm asking you.
Wish
Can
I
you hear
could have
me?
kept them all. Ooh, I love them everyone.
Does anybody hear me? Does anybody hear me talking? Hello?
Like to come for the chums,
Okay,
for
so
the meat
whether
in
you can
their
hear me,
arms.
I'm gonna go on with this.
Ooh,
Tell
love them
people about,
everyone.
okay, what's your biggest Mandela effects? Yeah, I know everybody can hear me but Sharky.
No, I can hear you. I just
what is some anchor Mandela effects for you? I just want your anchor ones. Just the anchor.
going to Nebraska, traveling through South Dakota, North Dakota to get there. next to Canada.
Nebraska.
Not the way it is here.
Nebraska was next to Canada.
Yes. And I was in like my second grade class. I'm a 73 model, so second grade class. Back when, you would look out and you go, how far is it? Where are we at? How, we didn't have like anything to keep our attention, other than playing, slug bug. Remember slug bug? You see a Volkswagen and you hit your fucking damn brother in the arm as hard as you can. Slug bug. Lived in North Platte, Nebraska in second grade for an entire half of a school year. And then moved back down. Pine Bluff. But yeah, we went through South Dakota, North Dakota, and into Nebraska. And I experienced snow like I never saw before. I dug tunnels in snow. Tunnels.
Where the hell is
Of course, I was about like 4 foot fucking high. But what?
Nebraska?
You ain't gonna find it on a globe here. Talking a whole nother Earth. The one that had Mars.
I remember Nebraska. Where the fuck is it?
Oh yeah, well, shit. I gotta pull up.
What do you mean I'm not gonna find it?
Well, you're not gonna find it next to Canada.
I can't even find it on the damn map at all, and I got this.
Left of Arkansas, left of center off of the strip. You can find me if you want me next to center off of the strip. Yeah, or see Arkansas.
What's SD? South Dakota, right? Yeah, so South
North Dakota, South Dakota.
Where's Nebraska?
I wasn't drunk, Algo, at like second grade. I mean, unless the Masonic fucking version of my dad, like, literally doped me up. I mean, and that damn sure is a possibility. I'm not saying that, so. Everyone knows we had the family baths and whoever fucking knows shit drunk? That I don't even remember.
Were you drunk?
Not in second grade. I've been drunk ever since. I started cussing in third grade when I got back, or fifth grade, and all the girls, all of a sudden, you start cussing in fifth grade, and all the girls, check left, check yes or no, and they want to check yes. Will you be my girlfriend? They were sending me these little things, and I was like, okay. I didn't know what the hell to do with that shit other than you're my girlfriend, you're my girlfriend, you're my girlfriend.
Right? Is Nebraska NE?
Maybe Arkansas used to be just AR. Well, it used to be ARK.
Arizona is AR.
Arkansas used to be ARK. Then it went to AR.
So Nebraska, Elgo is Nebraska NE. It must be. That's right above.
You know how my dad used to tell me and taught me how to say Nebraska when I was in second grade? Literally, this is a real thing. I ain't fucking shitting y'all. He would say, hold your nose like this and go, Nebraska. Nebraska. I don't know what the fuck that was for, but that's how right. He made fun of us going to Nebraska.
North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. Yep. I don't know. I mean, it looks right to me. I don't know. I don't remember Nebraska ever being up by Canada.
Yeah.
Somebody said Colorado was out of place too.
Fuck yeah, it was next to Canada as well.
Colorado does. I remember talking to Rain about it, and Colorado is definitely.
Yeah, she remembered. It was this big square up there at the top. Kansas was right next to, Dorothy, Kansas. The tornadoes would blow straight from Kansas into Arkansas. But Kansas now, oh no, you got Oklahoma there. So what the fuck, man? That ain't happening. And you know what? Our tornado weather has went down. And believe me, I've been through some Arkansas tornadoes. Probably shifted a few fucking times. So. Yeah. Big,
Texas is
little, or short, or
isn't Texas
tall.
called Little Mexico?
Little Mexico. I don't know. I ain't never heard of that. That might be a
No,
northern
I'm
thing.
kidding.
That's pretty funny, man. Anymore? Why not? You know, I mean, this whole place is funny. I
I am
remember,
born and raised. Then you're
Dad
too
got to
close.
spend time
A lot of
in
people tell
Wisconsin.
me Wisconsin Rapids has moved, and I don't see it because I'm probably too close to it. I don't see.
Yeah, if you're
But
too close, a lot of times.
prelim, and a couple other people say Rapids is definitely in a different place.
Hmm.
I'd like to know where I used to be.
Well, that's the clue, isn't it?
Um,
If you go back there, is it going to be the same?
oh,
Or are you going to
someday
be like, if we
I was.
travel halfway into the, if we go back to where we were, is anybody even going to be there? Or is it all going to be destroyed and it's all being recreated? And then you're like, Adam and Eve, like here's you and here's, say, Martha, and y'all made it back. And it's like, wow, man, there ain't, what the fuck? Holy crap, anyhow, it's just an odd, you're throwing two names in the pool,
Oh, Sharky.
but I mean, we really have to wonder about these things because we know we are not, and the whole boom, big bada boom signal, if that came from us and it's here and received by us here, and it's like, what the hell happened to that? Well, something happened. The last thing I heard was there was an extremely large black hole eating up Sagittarius. I don't know what the hell happened to that fucking scenario. Did that just go away? I mean,
Okay, so I wrote mine down. My anchor Mandela effects are JFK, the 9/11 hotel, the JFK, 4 people in the car, 9/11 hotel,
yeah,
over there, Captain Crunch. It's not Captain Crunch. It was always Captain Crunch.
yes,
Monopoly
never.
Man had a monocle. Kit Kat always had a dash. Fruit of the Loom underwear always had a Coca Cola, whatever the fuck you call that thing with the basket. I remember that. Right, Risky Business. He had sunglasses on, and he had for sure, I believe, uh, it was a pink shirt. Was it a pink shirt or a white shirt? I don't remember that. But the
Risky
sunglasses
business.
anchor all the way for the sunglasses.
No, no, there was no, uh, drink my tea with, I used to do that actually so at one point in time, so I don't know what the fuck that
What are
happened.
you talking about?
But there was no, back when risky business was happening, it was always the white shirt. It was always the fawns and the black
Yeah,
plus the
now
white. It
since
was
they came
always
out with
the
a new version, I have a
masculine.
mixed memory of that now. But the
You did
sunglasses,
not, you
I
did,
always knew him to
yeah.
fucking have sunglasses on. So
Well,
that
yeah,
is an
he totally
anchor
did.
memory.
Yeah.
If something is, if I can't totally recall something, it's not an anchor memory for
Well,
me.
I know, and then we
I
got to
have
go
to have
back on the, the
100%
TVs that
fact.
we had back then. I mean, the TVs plus the movie theaters was
Lion
all
in the
crap.
Lamb, Lion in the Lamb, not Lion in
Yeah,
the Wolf, or is it Lamb with the Wolf? It's the Lamb with the Wolf now, I guess. But it was Lion and the Lamb. Aldi's, the grocery store. I remember Aldi's. Now it's Aldi. That don't even make sense to me.
yeah.
Everybody I talk to, they say Aldi's all the time. It's not
Oh
Aldi's. It's
yeah, yeah.
Aldi, I guess. Um, Walmart. The Walmart symbol changed for me. Walmart used to be WAL dash MART. And I even had residue of that in the Chevy Chase movie, the Christmas one, where
Yeah.
they were at Walmart. Remember, he came in this toboggan, slid down the hill in the
Oh
toboggan
yeah, 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 yeah. Him and
across
cousin Eddie had to go buying
the
dog
Walmart
food.
parking lot,
Oh, Roy, dog food.
and Skechers changed. So so them are my anchor memories. I don't even think you got to one of your anchor memories. Oh yeah, you did. Nebraska changed places. Is there any
The,
other? Uh,
the every globe I ever saw growing up had a big white fucking thing on the top that said Arctica. And
what is?
if you want to go on down the list, yeah, damn sure Ed McMahon, and Publishers Clearinghouse
Yep,
was a
that's a big one.
total fucking every week thing. I used to gather the damn mail up, and every month there'd be one of these fucking things. I
Night
filled these
Owl.
suckers out,
We're gonna be
at one
closing it
point,
here pretty
and we'd send them in, like, and I'd get magazines or whatever, I
close.
mean, I just did some weird shit, but night, I'll
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Good night. I think we're gonna call it too. It's been 3.5 hours. I'm getting tired. Um,
Okay.
but is there anything that you wanted to talk about, or what? Is there
Me?
something on your mind?
Oh no! Other than that thing I wrote Crunchy, which I can't exactly remember. I wrote it in this chat. It was something about. What was it about? It was something about free will and God giving us free will, and it was something about the angels, and then I associated that with being able to, as a being here, a human, being able to dream, and how when we dream, we literally create other worlds, right? And I do believe this is a hijacked dream. And I'm like, well, was is that got free will associated with dreaming and creating worlds? Because
Who hijacked
we
your
just do
dream?
it.
Who hijacked your dream?
Is that you, Patty, or are you?
Yeah, who hijacked your dream?
Are you even understanding what the hell I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think
you
it's
said
funny,
your
but
dream was hijacked. You
oh
felt
yeah,
like
yeah,
your
yeah,
dream.
yeah, yeah. Well, look around. This whole dream is hijacked, right? So, that's funny. I just got confused. Sorry, but I was trying to make. I didn't get your joke, man. I'm sorry. It's me.
No, it wasn't a joke. I
Um,
was seriously asking you who you thought hijacked your dream. I thought I didn't know. You
well,
know,
I mean, who hijacked your dream?
I don't know that I'm dreaming. A lot of people
Well,
say they think this is a
what
dream.
has
I don't
happened
know
over the
if
last few days? They're trying to get us to eat bugs. They like, pour down this. Certain people get blown up, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? Heard Canada went without internet for like fucking at least a day. It's like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but it is funny. And so,
I think this is some sort of fake reality, but I
it
don't know
totally
where
is.
I see some people say they think they're dreaming, but I don't know. I don't get
Yeah.
that. Like
Now,
think I
I
don't
think
think this is a dream.
what I was trying to get to when I was writing Crunchy B on this stream, because I had to go back and honestly, it just came in and I wrote it down, and I was like, oh shit, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. But it's like if we're giving free will, right? And if you watch all the movies or whatnot, the angels are they don't like us for some reason, right? They think we're like the prophecy movies. Oh, they're you're a monkey, you're a monkey, blah blah blah. We know we're not fucking monkeys. But if we what if is what I'm trying to say. Free will is our creative ability to dream and recreate entire fucking worlds while we sleep. All we're doing is sleeping, and we're able to do that much creativeness. And you know how the dreams have went from, for me, they used to be in black and white, but now they're all in color. And they're way too fucking long here. And time here, when I'm in this place, every time I turn around, it's 4:30. Every fucking time I turn around, you know, it's like
Every time I turn
one
around,
hour.
I
One
lose
hour
like
lasts about
2 to 3
15 fucking
hours.
minutes anymore. So when I take all that into consideration and then I put into that what I was thinking about, I'm like, there's got to be something to do with that. And maybe that's why I don't know, things are coming to a head. Time is, and timelines are, whatever you want to call it, is getting very, very. You cannot do what you used to do, even in 1 hour. I mean, much less two. Trying to cook. Um, I mean, by the time you spend 2 hours cooking, it's lunch, and then you spend 2 hours more cooking, and it's fucking supper, and like, what the fuck, man? And not to mention breakfast. I mean, so we don't eat 3 meals a day. You know, we used to be able to. That was a total, really big thing. I mean, you had to eat 3 times a day just to maintain all your experiences throughout that day, and you'd be fucking hungry every damn time. And not only that, if you stayed up at night, you have to eat a fourth fucking meal. I try to eat one
I'm
fucking
getting
thing, and
hungry right
you
now.
know, yeah, I know when I go to sleep after drinking beer now, I've got to eat like a little bit, but it's only a little bit. Like I cannot eat big things. I want to eat big things, but it's got to be something small. And then I start eating, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm full. I've only ate a small because whatever the body changes or timelines or whatever the hell is going on here, I'm not allowed to. And I think that's a good thing if we're going back to breathing air, and if air and food are going to go away, you know, because they're trying to get us to eat bugs and everything else. It's all going to go away. Well, we need to get back to where we just literally are sustainable by breathing, sort of. I don't know. I'm putting all this stuff together right now as I'm talking to you. So call me kooky. Lowry, poop. Boop, 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 boop. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty's
I
making
was
an
list
invention.
I was listening. I'm just trying to get this all
Yeah,
situated
figure.
there.
Well, you need some bread ties and some toothpicks and some bubble gum.
You know what? I got
MacGyver
these.
that shit.
I got these little fucking zip ties. I don't know where I got them. Where the hell I got such little zip ties from? But I'm gonna zip tie the hell out of this thing.
Oh
make,
yeah, I'm gonna.
make myself a little. Hey, this thing may not work, but it looks a little bit professional, though, don't it? Like
Yeah, you
I'm
see this?
coming to you live from New York City. What? Yeah,
Woo! You see it's
yeah.
kind of fuzzy, kind of neat, right?
That
It's
yarn or
about
like
three
for
times, three times as long.
what?
I got a Dollar General
Yeah, what are them?
for about $1. There's about, I don't know, 18, 20 of them in there, and they were
What
about
are
three
they?
times this long. You see right here?
Yeah, what are they?
It's that right there is this. A bennett. You
Sharky.
know, because the other ones are loops, you know, like you try to tie
Hey,
and
what
you
do
go
you call
circle.
them things?
Bread ties.
What are they? Red? What?
Bread ties is what I call them.
Oh,
You know, you get a loaf of bread and it had
they,
these bread ties on them.
oh, that's what them are. The bread ties. They look
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
had
And so
fur.
I just took something like this and I put it on here and I pinched it around over my beard in the middle,
Yeah,
which helped
that's
get
got
that.
that little
So
wire.
I didn't have to. This is a loop. That's a bread tie.
Okay.
See what I'm
Hey,
saying? So it just
Bubbles.
makes it
Wow.
easier.
Long time no see, Bubbles.
Bubbles,
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 I seen
bubbles,
I was
bubbles.
going through my videos today, releasing some of them back out, and I came across Bubbles wrote me a comment on there, and I never seen it, and that's what I'm saying is I've had the problem of people deleting some of my comments, and what they're doing when they delete them, and it has to be somebody with a wrench. And when they delete them, it goes right to my very. I have to go into the all my videos and go. And there's certain like areas like you can analyze everything, but it shows all the back comments and ones that I didn't respond to. And when I came across all the bubble, I'm like, why the hell? A lot of the comments in there, I'm like, why did somebody delete these? There's nothing wrong with them. But anyways, um, I seen that comment, and it was nice to hear from you, and I'm sorry that it took so long for me to give you a little heart on that comment. So sorry it took you a year or two. I don't remember how long it was. I think it was a year ago.
Patty, I
Oh,
went through and saw some things that somebody commented on from 3 years ago, and I see people on there that I've talked to so much and sent things to, and they've sent things to me, and I didn't even give them a heart or nothing. I never answered back, and I'm like,
here I am talking
I
in
don't
this
even
mic.
remember them, man. It's like,
I'm sitting here now. I'm getting used to, getting up to this mic and talking, and it's not even plugged in. But I feel a little bit more. Everybody's got all these really nice pages. They got a nice background, and they got
yeah,
they got a nice mic. You know, people spend $1,000 on one of these mics or more. I don't know, but yeah, and I've got this peony I've had for 4 years. Just my phone and a laptop. That's it. Oh, and
yeah.
headphones. That's it. And I know I am probably like the worst fucking show out there because we talk about cafe shit where you go and sit down and have a cup of coffee with 10, 20 of your buddies, and you know just talking about
No, no. What you got to realize, Patty, is
love.
when. All right, now look at the world today. We're at TikTok, 30-second fucking videos, right?
Yeah.
We are kind of the 20-minute version of TikTok before TikTok became a thing. We are old school now. Um, Nobody has an attention span outside of 30 fucking seconds. And we're over there trying to fucking put as much bullshit as we can in here to tell people about this fucking crazy ass place. And like, in the fewest words that we can use, and it all, to me, it all comes out like I've always
Really,
talked.
Sharky?
So
The fewest words that you can use? Are you
that's what
sure?
I'm saying. And I don't know how to talk. Evidently, I thought I could talk small, but I don't. I'm too. I'm too, like, when I go to make a picture. I'm too, in my words. I'm too. I can't. Like, just draw
United
a dog.
States.
I've got to draw the hairs of the dog. I've got to
Thanks.
draw the colors. I've got to draw the this or that. I'm too descriptive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And that gets me in trouble because I get a bit long winded because I'm trying, when I talk, to paint a fucking picture to people to see and think that and I'm actually thinking that they see it, but they don't fucking see what the hell I'm talking about. They think I'm a fucking weirdo talking about bunch of whacked out fucking shit, and I'm actually thinking like, oh man, you're not even getting what the hell I'm painting here. Like, I'm literally, I'm not trying to, but it's what I do. and I do it every fucking time, and I'm sorry for it, but that's just the way I am. And
Well,
you've
welcome,
been here, and you
Lori.
saw me. I will sit here for hours and not see a fucking thing, right? And
Yeah.
you've been here. I'm hurting. I'm like, ugh. And what I do, I go do something else. And what I do, I'm making some kind of crazy ass fucking breakfast or some shit. I'm putting my energies into that. We're not exactly talking, we're just hanging out. It's fucking really cool, really relaxing, and I feel bad later when your knees are all jacked up and your legs are because I didn't know you're allergic to salt, which
Who,
is
me?
totally an Arkansas substitute. So I'm sorry.
What? I'm not allergic to salt.
Well, I mean your neck, your knees and all that
Oh,
shit
I
you had
mean, as
happen.
far as so-called having diabetes and
Yeah, whatever your diabetes is, it's not like I was
yeah,
feeding you full of fucking sugar
I'm
and
not
shit, but
real good at that because I'll eat apples like green apples. I'll cut them up and I'll put salt on each piece, and so it's like I eat salt like crazy. Um,
yeah, uh, these peanuts. I mean, I literally sprinkle. I make 3 layers and I sprinkle salt on each layer. Then I like do this,
oh wow.
and then I pull it all around the edge, and then I'm like eating it. And my dog, I give some to my dog Jaden. She's like, because all that salt's in there. I throw some pieces of cheese down there, and she's like,
And with that,
yeah.
we're gonna head out here because I am starting to fall asleep, and we
Okay,
are
brother. Well, I love you. Thank.
almost.
There's a really good stream, man. That was nice to see. Um, literally see. Um,
Yeah,
shit, Sandy and
Sandy.
Teresa, come on, and so yeah, if she contacts you, gives you a physical, let me know, and I'll do my thing,
Yeah, she already. Yeah,
whatever I can.
yeah. She
So,
sent.
but
I already got.
wish her well on her journeys. I hope she can figure out a way to, get it all figured out. And if she don't, she'll figure out another way, and maybe they'll end up in Arkansas or some fucking weird shit. I don't know. But yeah. Wow.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you everybody for joining, and thanks Sharky for coming in.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, brother.
prayers are with you, Sandy. I hope that everything
Totally.
goes well for you.
Yeah,
And
her and
with
Joey.
that,
Don't forget Joey. Always put Joey in there too. That's her.
Jesus
Joey's
Christ
her
is
husband, right?
my Lord and Savior, and He has our backs. I
Totally.
totally believe that.
Yep.
So, all right, see you guys. See you, Sharky. Thanks for coming on, bud.
Oh
Talk
yeah,
to you.
yeah. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you. As always.